right back, Charlie. Definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
You always use that active red flag defending. I think it's like. You always use that active red flag defending. I think it's like. You always use that active red flag defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Oh, I'm still muted. It's going perfect. People deluded. I'm back again. Appreciative of you lot tuned in. Good evening to you lot. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night, wherever you lot are in this world. It's Arsenal against Southampton, Southampton against Arsenal. While we haven't really tasted defeat frequently this season and we haven't lost in a hot minute, it feels like there's doom and gloom within Arsenal. And I'm not talking about necessarily the fans. It feels a bit, two draws and it's looking like it ain't as rosy as we might like it. We need to go again today. We need to win today. We need to play well for 90 minutes. You can see the lineup to me. Spoiler alert, Granit Xhaka is not in the team now. For whatever reason, I'm not sure. If you look at some Twitter people and whatnot, a few hours ago, they said Xhaka weren't in the squad. And as you can see, he's not. Aaron Ramsdale, White, Holding, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Fabio Vieira, Odegaard, Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli. Let me know you lot's thoughts on the lineup. For me, the first thing, my attention is drawn towards Granit Xhaka for the obvious. Say what you want. He's a good player and he's a key part of the squad. Unclear why he's out. Someone like Xhaka, who is fairly durable, it's got to be serious. We don't know what it is. It could be personal issues unrelated to an injury. Again, either way, we wish him the best. But in relation to football, must admit, I thought with it being the time of the season, I'm not criticising the choice of Fabio Vieira starting. You've got an opportunity. A few weeks ago in the build-up to the Bournemouth game, Arteta said, if there's one in training that's kind of giving me a headache, it's Fabio Vieira. And when he started against Bournemouth, he didn't necessarily stand out per se. I did say sorry to him, and I'll say sorry again. When I watched the game a second time, he was there a lot more. But he's got an opportunity. So Xhaka's irrelevant for this game. Fabio, you've got your opportunity. The whole team, let's play well. Let's win the game. Let's make sure it's an adequate performance for 90 minutes. Calvin, big up yourself. I've kind of just alluded to that. I would have thought Jorginho might have started with Partey. I don't really feel it's the partnership I want to see, but he's experienced. Arteta and Edu kept speaking about it and things like that. So I'm surprised at this point in the season he's not gone for Jorginho. Fabio Vieira, obviously you're here long term and you should, on the face of it, Fabio Vieira's got a great partnership with Martinelli. Hopefully he gets an assist. Obviously he's a bit more dynamic than Odegaard. I must admit, I am waiting for Arsenal to make Odegaard that 8, if I'm honest with you, and I'll keep going with that agenda. Maybe it'll be 2 rotating 8s versus a pivot partnership of Partey and Vieira with Odegaard in the 10. Maybe it'll be 2 rotating 8s to the left and to the right. Obviously in midfield. I look back to the Brighton game last season when we did that with Odegaard, Smith Rowe, and Lokonga, and it didn't quite work out. But I do like it, and we've kind of done it in games, anyways. Xhaka is ill allegedly. Pick up yourself, for cluing me up on that. But let's see what's going on there. Where does it say the Xhaka ill to? Yeah, I can't see where it says that, but I trust you, man. You're always here. Appreciate you lot tuned in. Smash the like button if you haven't, as the American Gunner or Gooner on Twitch has said. Calvin, I'm having a good day, man. I'm a bit annoyed. I'm a bit vexed because I ordered a green screen and it said it would be here on today. It said it would be at 3:30. Then it said 4 o'clock. Oh, that cool. Then it said 6. Bearing in mind, I go live at 7 and it's still not here, really and truly. In fact, it said 7:15. Let me actually see the status of this. Still out for delivery. Estimated arrival, 7:30 to 9:30. So at some point during the stream, really great stuff. But apart from that, I'm doing well, man. I hope everyone's had a great week. I hope everyone's having a great start to the weekend. It's a pity I can't listen to Sky Sports as I'm streaming with you lot, because Benjamin White just gave an interview and Mikel Arteta is out there speaking to Sky Sports on my screen as we speak, people. Geez, you remember when that one guy said Gabriel should play CDM? Yeah, it's not the thing, man. Shout out to Gabriel. To be fair, Kyrgios probably exclusively going to play centre back at this club, and be competition for Gabriel. Can't rule out maybe playing at left back. Didn't we hear he's played in midfield in Italy? Maybe Arteta could have elected for that. But I think Fabio Vieira is probably one of... It surprised me. I thought he would probably play Jorginho or something. But in terms of maintaining how we want to play, quick interchange and movement and all that good stuff, I think Fabio Vieira makes the most sense, and it's one that doesn't really threaten the balance of the team where we've already been unbalanced. With the greatest of respect to Rob Holding, obviously we lose a lot defensively without Saliba, and we lose a lot on the ball without Saliba, in which Holding, it's not a disrespect, it's just not him in it. We're moving forward. It's nice to have Zinchenko back as well. What's your thought on Jorginho? Because he has seen limited playing time in recent times. Seems like Arteta doesn't trust him. I can't blame you for thinking that. What I would say is if Arteta didn't trust him, it'd be hella stupid to buy him and ultimately purchase him. Maybe he just doesn't think he's the right man, really, and maybe he doesn't want to make him a vital part of the team beyond what obviously needing to do, really, because Fabio Vieira is going to be here long term. When I think of Jorginho, I think of a great player when we're dominating possession, and in theory, it should be one-sided in that aspect tonight. But when you've got a team fighting for their lives at this moment in the season, teams surprise you. And if Southampton come out there energized, ecstatic, Jorginho does struggle on the transition, really and truly. And I think we're a great team in possession. We've put every club we've played has suffered this season, whether we've won, lost, or drawn. But we're not City in that our players of a certain level in that you could get away with a Jorginho and things. I'm expecting Southampton to give us a good game tonight, actually. Big up the different. Not make sure you're following him on YouTube. Some of you might have seen the video we did just before. Well, the video we did today, and I uploaded it just before we went live now. Check that out. And also check out the video because Charles Watts has said that Arsenal in talks with Mason Mount. I've done a vid on that. But yeah, he was kind of questioning this as well, really. And I asked him his prediction. He went with 2-0. I went with 4-1. Surely we just have to hit back, man. Saka needs a rest. Derek, I hear you, but then you can rest. Bro, you got 7 games. 7 games. I don't think Saka... Sometimes you need to save players for themselves, but I don't think Saka's sitting there saying, Gaffer, I need a rest. As long as we're managing him in the week well, it's great. And what I would say to Saka, if you're going to be one of the best players in the world and of that ilk, then rightly or wrongly, because we all know there's too many fixtures in football, and especially at international level, excluding the international tournaments. But Saka has to get used to playing these amount of games for club and country, arguably. And I'm not being funny, but if we are challenging for a league title, Derek, surely it's utter madness not to play your key player. Someone that Arteta said in the week, I think actually yesterday, that just the way Saka is playing, he's an automatic pick. So I've gone with 4-1, man. You know what? We have to hit back. Big up Southampton. It's nothing to do with them. I'm just focused on us, unusually. I am expecting a fight, but it's a fight. I'm expecting a dominant performance to get a warm-up for City. Exactly. We've got to get, allegedly, because I don't look at the league table, but apparently we're 4 points clear of City with a game in hand. Make it count, because everyone has to play 38 games. If nothing more, keep some positive momentum going into the City game. And insurance, man. Really and truly, in an ideal world, we've got 6 points. Against obviously beating West Ham and obviously beating Southampton tonight. That would have been a great insurance policy. Imagine 9 points, if we held on to our leads, but can't get anywhere, man. Saki was leggy. It's true, man, but he's got to play, man. Who else is going to play? To be fair, there is Trossard. But then there's going to be many changes. Saka can always play and then come off, man. The first thing people are going to say is, why don't you play Saka? We need 3 points. Saka is one of the best men in that team to help us get there. He has to play, man. He can rest in 7 weeks, man. And could you imagine if we was in a position like Manchester City? Obviously, we'd need to have a bigger squad, but everything is still to fight for, excluding the League Cup. Do you think Saka would want to rest in that, bro? Would we? Well, I definitely would. We need a back three against City. I know, I feel like we do, but at the same time, I feel if we do that, we're going to kill ourselves, really. I think because of the where we're at as a club, for better or worse, I think we got to keep everything kind of the same. Saka is about to be burnt out very soon. The brother needs a rest. I agree with you, lot, but the rest soon come, man. And you are right, Derek, in the sense of, you know, it's no surprise Saka's been performing exceptionally well, ever consistent and all of that jazz. And then, you know, towards the end of the season, he looks tired, his form has dropped and things like that. Again, people, I'm going to have to be annoying and remove the lineup for you lot, just so I can actually type it out. First thing first, we've got to go on Photoshop. We've got to go on that picture. We've then got to go on, type in Arsenal on Google. Friday night football, people. Smash the like button. Keep your thoughts coming, and appreciative of you lot watching the game with me. Let's put that down for a second. In fact, I tried to type with one hand. Did not work. I tried to pre-guess the lineup. Oh, no, this ain't it. I kind of guess I kind of done some of this already. What's going on? There we go. Zini, do you know what, Zinchenko? I didn't put your name in there. That's why I kind of left it blank. They said you was with the squad, but you just never know. So I got that one wrong. I mean, I got no Saliba, right? But I can't claim that. Granite didn't put your name in there. Naturally. Let's put Partey, number 5. Now, do you know what? I actually think Fabio's going to play well today, man. I don't know. Odegaard might go to the left, really, you know, but then I'm just wary of the balance and the partnerships. Odegaard's performed well off the right. Hopefully, Fabio Vieira can, you know, link up on the left-hand side with Martinelli, who's a great teammate on the pitch of his and a good friend. Hopefully, that helps us out today. And if nothing more, I just want Fabio Vieira to become so competent that with the lack of Saliba, if Fabio Vieira or Odegaard could get into the pockets and drop deep and just, you can't do it all the time, but take the ball off Holding, because Holding's not interested in playing these nice passes. He can't do it. He'll play the occasional great pass and the occasional diag will happen. But if nothing more, maybe Fabio Vieira dropping deep with Partey able to keep the likes of Odegaard, Saka, actually Benjamin White while he makes a run down the outside while this is going on, ultimately keeping us further up the pitch. Theo Walcott's in the lineup for Southampton. Let's hope it's not written in the script in that regard. Let's be honest. If there is any talk of bringing a title home to the Emirates, if you don't get 3 points today, it's done. It doesn't matter what mathematics say. It's done. It's done. You're giving yourselves a mountain to climb. And I know City have a lot of games again. I know nothing happens. Nothing's decided. Anything can happen in a game of football, but even by our standards, it'd be far too much. So you've got Ramsdale, White, Holding, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Fabio Vieira, Odegaard, Saka. Definitely not Havertz. You've got Mr. Martinelli. His name, he needs to be there. Martinelli, keep up the form. As I always say, fundamentally, of course, I want to see a great performance, a dominant performance, one that fills me with a lot of confidence going into the City game on Wednesday. But 3 points first. I don't care how you do it, who scores, how you do it. Just get the 3 points, and then we'll dissect the performance. Right, the business end of the season. There's no margin for errors. And on the face of it, we have not. We're still doing well. Again, because we've been performing so well based on where we are as a club, for as much as I love it, we're probably, the results are probably starting, making no excuses, probably balancing themselves out a bit. You know, it's probably unsustainable at the time, the winning run we went on, especially when actually a lot of mistakes we was making, as great as we were being largely just went unpunished. Obviously, sometimes you can't always get away with that. And if I remember correctly, he's playing left. Is he playing on the left? Yeah, I'm bugging out. You are playing on the left. Peru, did you not score in the reverse fixture? If he didn't score in the reverse fixture against Southampton, he definitely scored last season. Quite an attacking fullback. So again, my right-hand side, Saka, that's your man. If there's one criticism of Saka, while he's improved greatly defensively, I think he does switch off from following runners and defensive situations. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's not a strength of yours. You're not going to be that. You're a star boy in another regard. But you've got Mr. Peru and typed his name about 5 million times. Nice to see Jesus in the lineup. Hopefully he can continue his form. He's been quite good since he's proper got back into the groove and swing of things. Who else have we got? Bella Koche, quite a decent young-esque sort of centre-back. Respectfully to Southampton, if you lot go down, he's definitely gone. And I don't think he'll be at your club long. But I'm not sure you lot care. You're not going to make some money on that. Bednarak, again, ask questions, man. I don't know why, but I just don't like you. Something is telling me you've definitely annoyed me while I've been watching my football club. You've definitely done something, even if you haven't, and I'm wrong. I'm trusting my gut, man. I don't like you. Gabriel Jesus in Barrington today, please. Yeah, you've got Walker Peters in there, number 2. Who else have we got? Ultimate banter for Jamie Carragher's on Bants. He brought the green shirt for Gary Neville that he was spotted in as a kid. Always knew Gary Neville was an Arsenal fan. Jamie Carragher is on the biggest of banks. He's trying to make it like the show he does with Michael Richards and Thierry Henry. It's not gonna bang, man. You can't do them things there. We've got Perud in there. That's the back 4-5, including Bazzani, the former City lad. Always looking like a flat 4-4-2. You know, we're gonna, you know, it's looking like a real old school way of football. Again, they're probably gonna have to play a bit narrow. But when I look at Southampton's lineup, the first thing, dominate their midfield. I don't want their wingers anywhere near a half. I want them to be forced to go back, win the midfield battle, create, you know, with the way we play in terms of being compact and the interchanging movement and the blind spots when people are focused on this. That's how Benjamin White scored literally the couple of goals he scored, put them under pressure. Theo Walcott, I hope you get a great reception, you know, but I don't want him to look like a spring chicken, a man that got called up in 2006 to the World Cup without any real justification from Sven-Jon Eriksson as to why that happened. So hopefully, you know, I don't want it to be a game where Lavia puts on a clinic. As much as I think Declan Rice would be a welcome addition at Arsenal and whatnot, we gave him some clout in that game. If we did our job, and obviously Partey wasn't switched off and in party mode, there's none of that. I don't want him to get no compilations. I don't want to have to, because I will. I don't want to have to make no vid saying this is why we should have signed him. Ward-Prowse, again, you're scary because it's written in the script. You get a set piece and you kind of scare us. Again, we're going to have to be switched on once. Fundamentally, same way we're fighting allegedly for a league title, they're fighting for their lives. And when you look at it, it's a privilege to fight for the league through obviously discipline and doing the right things, but they're fighting for their lives. Some of them are probably even fighting for their careers in a sense of not everybody's guaranteed to play Premier League football. Kyle Walker-Peters, I've just remembered why you've been linked with Arsenal. You're an ex-Spurs lad. So again, pardon me, 2 members of that back 4. Can we completely cook them? Alcaraz, I don't have a significant opinion on you, but you see that name, you just look like you're on stuff. It's not let that be the case. Oh, I didn't change my fantasy league team. It is where it is. Next season thing. I'm moving like Chelsea in my FPL league. I'm not even talking about the one with you lot because I gave up on that in probably 2 weeks into the season. Got no chance of winning that. But you've got Adam Armstrong and Theo Walcott. Again, if anyone should know about Theo Walcott's dangers, it should be a former teammate of his. But yeah, let me export this now. It's Friday, really. Let's slap that in there. Here we have it. You can see the lineups to the left and right of me, people. One love. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Well, he's saying the time for we will make it right is gone. Everyone do your jobs and get it done today. No free kicks, I beg. Yo, TG, big up yourself doing up influencer yesterday. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Big up to everyone who I was with yesterday. But yeah, I've been doing madness. I've been on like 2 hours sleep. On the topic of that, yeah. If you was in King's Cross at like 6, you know, big up to one of you lot because you showed me love. But I didn't catch your name. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was finished and all these things. But if you're a middle-aged white guy, you know, you was wearing a black jacket, one love, my guy. You know, one love, one love, one love. I appreciate the support. It's a must win. Got it for my cousin Diallo. Wanted him to start against us. Damn. If he really is your cousin, oh, text him now and tell him to let me interview him. Fabio Vieira legacy game. Make a name for yourself. Make a name for yourself. Let's be real. There isn't too many times Granit Xhaka is missing and he's ever present. I don't think if Fabio Vieira plays amazing today, he's going to now start, but give Arteta a headache. That's what you should. All the players on the peripheral of things, give him a headache. If we can see a better Fabio Vieira next season, it changes everything. We might be looking at things a lot differently, especially if he can really look like this number 8/10. We might be looking at, or speaking for myself, I might be purely looking at what sort of things I want, because I think in the next 18 months, we're going to need to sign quite a few midfielders, actually. I think we need 2 this summer. And within the next 18 months, 2 years, Thomas Partey is contracted until 2025. So decisions going to have to be made. This, you know, Granit Xhaka, El Nene, Jorginho, Partey, they're all over a certain age. Lokonga's an exception to the rule, but I don't know what he's on. Mate, brother, your mate who's on the show with the glasses this week was talking about he got a ticket for the last game and he's not going. Word him up for me. I'll try, man. He was you're talking about Africa Gooner, pick him up. He was moving mad. Me, me and Gunner King shout him, trying to tell him, regardless of the result, you need to be going and watching Arsenal, especially this year when we're looking all right. DG Mason Mount rumors, would you take him as a Xhaka replacement? Not really as a replacement. Again, let me know you lot's thoughts. I don't know where you lot stand on Mason Mount. I'm not over the moon, not to be that guy, because to be fair, certain people were saying that about Ramsdale. I'm not over the moon and excited and all of these sort of things in relation to it, but I don't think he's as bad as people making out. Obviously, Arteta is not Jesus. God forgive me for any potential blasphemy. He's not that, but Arteta, so he can't make everybody good. But Arteta's shown he can do things with experienced players and young players. And Mason Mount ain't exactly the oldest. He's Premier League proven. Obviously, we're bringing in these English and Premier League proven dons. He can play as an 8, can do a job out wide as well. Not that I want to see that, but it's a good dimension to have. It all depends on the fee. What I would say is he's going to want an important contract, because whatever Chelsea we're going to give you, I don't think we're going to give you that. Not because we don't have the resources. We might, but we're not going to give you that. We don't do that. You know, you have to be lit. And obviously you would come in with a big rep. He's achieved a lot in the game. He's been in the game for a while, but the wages you look like you're on, it's like you want to be on what potentially Saka's going to get and any wavy signings we get, and you're not that guy to be doing all of that. And it really, when you read the report, again, I've done a video on it, people, I just posted it. When you read the report, it just says discussions. Now, discussions could be Edu and Arsenal fielding the game, seeing, willingness to sign for the club, what the finances might look in terms of bringing him to the club. We might put his name on the list and say, if Caicedo, this guy, that guy don't sign, or if we're having a change of heart, we might go for him. Same way Mount and his agent might be playing the game as well and saying, you know what, Chelsea, are you sure you don't want to give me this deal? Liverpool have been credited with heavy interest. Newcastle been linked. The report also said both Manchester clubs, so there's something. Apparently, City are in talks with Kovacic. I mean, come on, man. Come on, Arteta. Get involved in that, man. Respectfully to Jorginho, that's who we should have brought. A win tonight secures Champions League for Arsenal. And finally, Arsenal-specific watch-alongs on my channel. Mikel missed a chance to try Trossard in the Xhaka spot. Better defensively than Vieira. That's true. He's better than him defensively. I'm not really on it, man. I'd rather Odegaard play in that role and then Trossard, you play as a 10. 2nd May Mudryk hat-trick incoming. Boy. Mickey, I've already read that. Shout M's, my guy. Big up DG, big up the nation. We rise tonight. I hope we do, man. But we need to play well for the majority of the game. Football's a funny old game, but I have confidence in our team now. But we're our own best friends and worst enemies. And as great as we've been this year, what we're doing and improvements and everything, I do kind of feel that I'm sure every team would say the same, but even if City were to win the league, as great as they are, I think we would have thrown it away, sort of thing, to find margins. And isolated to that, sometimes, while I'm a fan of how we came from behind against Bournemouth, how we came from behind against Aston Villa, and sometimes these things happen in football. There's a lot of them elements in that game that are still within our team, really and truly. Again, United at home could have went 3 ways, a draw, win, loss, and no one could have complained in relation to the teams. Smith Rowe in the Xhaka role, in my opinion, would bang. It would. And to be fair, Fabio Vieira's had to be patient. I would have loved to have seen Smith Rowe play. Maybe if Smith Rowe was playing well and all these things and didn't have his injury, he might, and was still one of the regulars, he might be an option there, as he showed against Brighton last May. Rather the blip comes before the City game rather than after. We should try Jesus as an 8 and put Trossard as a 9. Yeah, trust. Football manager thing. All right, there he is, Carnage, my guy. There he is. All right, one love, man. Appreciate the support. It was late though, man. Apologies if I didn't sound too talkative, man. I went to a social event. By then there was an after party. I was finished, man. I was finished. Absolutely finished. I had to do absolute madness. Tried to call Uber. The Uber done's not working. Phone died. So the Uber thing was a myth. Somehow I had to go from how did I even do it? I went from probably South Bank, somehow to Oxford Circus, King's Cross, and then waited 20 minutes for the Victoria line. Oh my days. But what a life, eh? We've come far with a thin squad, but we got to use that to drive our siege mentality. Exactly, we're doing a madness. What I see now is everything that has been not been in us for a while. Like, we haven't been doing this. But if we're taking this season and this Arsenal, and we're looking at this Arsenal as title contenders, the dynamics start shifting. You need to chase perfection. And again, I keep mentioning City purely because they're what we want to be. And I'm jealous. You know, obviously the atmosphere can play a big part. And they went into the second leg against Bayern Munich with a 3-0 aggregate lead. But the way they managed the game, the street smartness, sometimes when you're not playing well, to concede certain intervals in the game and let the other team play. There's just, I would say, if we could just, as much as about certain signings, if we could just be a bit more street smart collectively, I think we'll be even better, man. Opinions on Walker Peters versus Saka. Saka needs to slice him, dice him, everything against him, man. Appreciate that, my guy. Yeah, I was finished, man. That's why I was sitting downstairs. I was finished. Plus, I knew that wasn't that bus was not taking me over, and I knew I ain't trying to go archery. Let Fabio Nelson fusion cook again. That's why I'm confident about. I just have a feeling Fabio Vieira is going to play well today. He's got every reason to, because you can't get in the lineup when everybody's fit at this moment. We're at home. The fans will be making mad noise. We're doing well as a club. Go out there and cook. You got Martinelli on the left-hand side, Zinchenko, and as we all know, ballers play better with ballers. That's why we look a lot lit. The majority of these players can play wavy football. With the most respect for Rob Holding, you're my guy, but it's not Saliba, is it? Nah, it's just not. To be fair, neither can Tomiyasu really, but Tomiyasu's steady. Not really this season. Our family WhatsApp group is blowing up as most of us are Arsenal fans. Ibrahima is on a good contract at Southampton. He'll be there for another year for sure. Get the P's in it. But if you're in the Championship, Mazza. Reason he went with Fabio is because he's looking to hold up the ball. Jamie, and we're at home. Put them under pressure. And again, it's Southampton. You can deploy a low block with a 4-4-2, 2 banks of 4, but I don't really, unless you're on some Italian gaffer stuff, I don't think it can be taught in the Prem to kind of see out games. But you'd imagine there'll be times Southampton will try a thing, but you'd imagine they'll sit back and have to withstand pressure for a vast majority of the game. And you'd imagine they're going to have a low block, 2 banks of 4. And Fabio Vieira is another player that operates well in the pockets, in the half spaces, as similar to Trossard, who's unfortunately on the bench. Wish we could play 12 players. That's why this Wenger ball, Arteta ball inspired stuff is banging right now. My prediction is a 3-0 Arsenal. Tough first half, but we'll fly in the second. Hopefully it's not. I do expect to see some nerves. I do expect to see some jitters and stuff, naturally, because we all know the last 2 results, even though they weren't L's. But I'm going 4-0, man. I hope for it. Hey, man, we can use, there's Google, there's ChatGPT, man. We can translate. There's only one language in football, man. Vieira reminds me of the United Bruno. I don't think he'll perform well, but I think he leaves the game with a goal and assist. Bit harsh, man. I'm not saying, you can't say you're better than Fabio Vieira, but bit harsh, man. I think that's harsh. I don't think Fabio Vieira is a moments player, and I don't think, I don't think you're comparing them as players, but I don't think, like, Bruno, his ball retention is quite poor. He's a high volume sort of guy. Fabio don't really do that. I would say Fabio Vieira fits in. He doesn't necessarily stand out. And obviously, you got to do your job. The manager is watching with a different eye to us. They're watching the game several times. His coaching staff as well. But you kind of got to stand out a bit. You're almost on trial, and you've got to find a balance of doing what the gaffer's told you, but playing to a level where if the gaffer has got any small inkling about switching this team, which has been steady, unless there's been injuries, make sure you're there. And you only do that by doing the things that got you to this point as a professional footballer, innit, really? The wavy passes, the vision. I just think he's going to have a good game, man. Fancy a laugh, DG. I've got 2K return on a free bet for ×2 Jesus, ×2 Martinelli, 1 Saka, 1 Trossard, 1 Trossard plus clean sheet win tonight. The clean sheet might shag it. Hopefully we get 3 points. And you're right, 3 points is the focus. If we're not going to do it now, I might as well forget. And I hope I see my players play like that. On the same time, though, as much as I'm kind of talking up this game and sitting here and saying that if we don't win, whatever we're fighting for now is finished, the players can't go into, they have to consider it. It's a reality, but they can't go into it like that. Just play the game. Do what the gaffer's told you. Do what you know you need to do in your role. Take it from there, really. There's no point being scared. Like, what is fear? You go out there and win the game, man. You lot want us to get back as a football club to where we deserve to be. This comes with it. This pressure and scrutiny comes with it. You know, City, I don't think, even though they had a blip at the start of the season, I don't think they were that bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it comes with the territory. You know, if you play wavy football, people are going to ask questions when you don't. Need a clean sheet, though, lately. Ramsdale's been unlucky, even though he hasn't done much wrong in the net. He has, man, and we should have a lot more clean sheets this season. There's been a number of games. I would say going back to the first half of the year, the Leicester game at home, stupid. But thoughts on Granit not being in the squad. It's a big blow on, in terms of his character and in terms of what he brings to the lineup, really. Again, because of where we're at as a football club right now, we can't really afford well, you can say it with half the team, but you could say it with Partey as well. But for me, if we lose Odegaard, we lose Xhaka, and we lose Zinchenko, you lose a lot in terms of, just playing the way we need to play. And to be fair, that could be said for anyone. No Smith Rowe in the starting lineup. No, he's coaching on the bench. Arsenal at home is a guaranteed win. The Saints will be relegated in just a few games from now. Damn, fair enough, man. 72 likes. Can we get to 100, folks? Very, very harsh of you. Very harsh of you. Yeah, I thought that too, but clean sheet for the team's confidence. I think if it was for my money, I wouldn't have hedged that. True. I hope we get a clean sheet. I hope it wins. I mean, I went with 4-0 Arsenal in it, so I want the best of both worlds, but I don't know, man. Even the goals we've been conceding lately as well. Arsenal 4-0, same prediction as me again. Shout out to Southampton, but I just feel rather bullish today. I don't know why. I just do. Evening chaps, back on track tonight, 100%. Jack, I hope you're right, and we need to be from the off. But to be honest, probably not. Well, we still need to start fast, but is that the best of advice? Because we start well. It's the starting well, and we're controlling the game, and we're scoring goals, and the sun is shining. The Arsenal fans home and away are making noise. Then it's not. I don't know how to put it into words, and I want my players to enjoy football, but it's like we're enjoying it too much. We're not. Complacency probably would be the right thing to say. Then we mustn't let Southampton smell any blood from us. Exactly, and the best thing you could do if you're Southampton is score a quick goal by Arsenal. Hopefully it gets the Emirates rocking, but maybe the players get nervous. Oh my God, flashbacks to Anfield and the London Stadium. That's what you want to do if you're Southampton. And just in general, very rarely do you see a team in world football nowadays anyway sit back for the vast majority of the game, get one chance, score a goal, and that's it. When you see upsets, it's more time when the opposition are taking it to their opponents. And Southampton have more than enough quality, to trouble us. Their left back, Peruda, I can't pronounce his name. He's on stuff. I'm sure you scored against us this season, and you're quite an attacking fullback. You might have even backed against Chelsea. Lavia speaks for himself. He's been linked with Arsenal. Ward-Prowse, you give him a dead ball, and you know what happens. And unfortunately, if I'm Southampton, I'm saying Arsenal might be a bit shaky from dead ball scenarios. So if you can't score, win us a free kick in a dangerous area, Ward-Prowse can put a lovely delivery in. Obviously, penalties speak for themselves, and corners we've been a bit shaky, so Southampton might want to exploit that as well. Do us a favor, please stream the game on Kick. That's a mad thing, man. Shame Livramento has had injury problems. You're right. It's a big, big shame. Who did you captain on fantasy this week? Nobody, because I forgot to change the whole team. So I don't even know who's the captain. I think, funny enough, Martinelli's my vice. I hope it's Jesus. I hope it is. Ward-Prowse on set pieces is scary, man. When you got someone like that, obviously the penalties are one thing, but your team probably across the course of the season probably scores an extra 3-4 goals, 5 goals just because of that. Really, look at Jesus, man. I can't lie, man. He's so wavy, man. Like, what a player, Jesus, man. It's just so lit. So lit. I've given up on FPL. Join the club, man. Toast to your sorrows as well. Can't have a heavy scoreline whilst having Tini over Zinchenko. Bit harsh, K, man. Lighten up. It's Friday, man. I'm hoping for a nice heavy scoreline in our favour tonight. Would have preferred Tini over Zinchenko, if I'm honest. I don't know, man. And I think all season I've been saying this. Like, I'm Tini FC is my guy, but I can't lie. Once you get to see what Zinchenko brings to that role, I know defensively there's problems, but it's very difficult to go back. It's very, very difficult to go back. Very difficult. And again, Tini does give us a lot more stability defensively. But I think we're missing him, man. We missed him. I think anytime these sort of players are not in our team this season, you can see it. You can see it. Bournemouth, ironically, and he needs to play a lot better, even though I don't think he was that terrible. Fabio Vieira, Xhaka didn't play that, if I remember correctly. And we lost a lot, or he didn't start it at least. Ruben Sellers just mentioned in an interview now that he wants to press us high. Zini and Uncle Party must wake up. Again, you got to be careful of them Spanish gaffers, You got to be very careful. They know what we've got one. They know their stuff. And as I was saying, again, see, That's better than sitting back. You might as well try. If realistically, if you're Southampton and defeat's a real possibility today, you might as well have a go. At least for the travelling fans, Southampton ain't even that far from London, but it's a decent journey for an awkward game, innit? We've got to remember this is on a Friday. While it's the weekend, people got responsibilities. People are running from work and all these things. At least give them something to get encouraged by. At the end of the day, it can get no worse for Southampton. They're rock bottom. Goal difference of minus 29, 23 points from 31 games. Mathematically can stay up, but it's looking mad. We can't sleepwalk into another draw or defeat. We're better than them, so show it. Comment on the live stream. Like you said, we're better than them, so show it. Again, if you don't show it, it don't mean anything. Since it's a relegation battle match, which other teams will go down? The maddest thing is, I don't know, man. There's a few that I don't even think Southampton are gone yet. I think they are on one hand, but somebody just tells me they might defy the odds. Hopefully not tonight. No winning 5 as well. Arsenal, please don't give out no charity. The last relegate team fighting relegation, Everton, we gave them 3 points. Don't do that today. I'm trying to look to answer your question. 22 minutes until kickoff. I think Forest are gone. I'm starting to think Leicester, because I thought Leicester would stay up, but obviously after sacking their gaffer, it's like they're sleepwalking into a mad thing and they sit 19th. I think Everton will just stay up. Leeds could go. I don't want them to. I think Leeds could draw themselves out. Do you know what? Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, and you're rock bottom Southampton at the moment, so I can't bet nothing against you. But I also think Leicester could draw themselves out as well. Jesus is absolutely wavy, my guy. We have to win our games now, and hopefully that pressure inspires the team to put in more inspired and convincing performances than our previous 2 games. If we win our other 6 games, we've won the league regardless of the result in our Man City match. There you have it. Easier said than done. But as you said, do the thing. Is Fabio Vieira a better replacement than Trossard in the left 8? I think so, because when last did Trossard play as a left 8? I think he has the capabilities and the intelligence and the defensive nuance to do it. But when last has he played there? Respectfully, I'm not saying it's the wrong option, but when last has he played there? Maybe if we picked up points in our last, if we had 6 points coming into this, or 9 if we held on to the Liverpool and West Ham games. Well, sorry, 6. Well, yeah, 9 because the game before. Maybe you could do that, but I just kind of just want to stick to the script, get the 3 points. By all means, if we're winning and we're winning convincingly, switch it out, play him there. But as I said, I would more want Odegaard to play in that 8 and then Trossard playing the 10, if that makes sense. I'll go with Arteta's choices, man. I think the gaffer's done what he could, man. So I'm going to rock with it. Can we get to 100 likes before the game starts? We've got 20 minutes, people. And we need, I was about to say 20, but actually we need 18. But my mental mass is terrible. Yeah, without Zinchenko, our build-up play dies. And don't get it twisted. We need to, Zinchenko should just be an enhancer, because even when Zinchenko was playing for City, respectfully, they did miss him and he showed his importance towards the end of the year. And, big up MCFC Daps. When we last spoke on my live stream, he said they wish they didn't get rid of Zinchenko, but City ain't saying there and saying, oh, no, Zinchenko, we can't. Oh, the build-up plays mad. It should be an enhancement. It shouldn't be a that thing. And that's another step for us. We need to be wavy in midfield and not talk about this anymore. And Zinchenko can do it once. Maybe it's, if we had that, maybe it'd be less redundant, at least speaking for myself, to always kind of advocate Zinchenko 9 times out of 10 playing ahead of Tini. And I also think one thing that goes against Tini is like, I think he's giving it a good role, a good effort in the new role Arteta's demanding of him in that inverted role. But it does feel a bit like asking a fish to climb a tree, essentially. He's an organic left back, just stay doing that. But I mean, Arteta must be telling him to do it for a reason. I know it's not the same, but by the same logic, if Tini's being asked to mirror Zinchenko, why isn't Holding being mirrored to Holding being asked to mirror Saliba? Me and the different Knock spoke about this on the video as well. Obviously, Tierney's probably more likely to get half a trick out of it than Holding, but that must mean Arteta believes in one and not the other in a certain regard. Big up you lot, interesting talking points. Tierney gave the ball away far too much the West Ham game. One thing that goes against Tierney is we're not crossing their ball as well. Like we're doing the build-up play thing. I think I would actually like a different profile striker, a 6-foot man, someone that can play with his back to goal and, bring other people in certain games. If you got that, you can knock it into the header, Tierney. I do, forgive me if I'm wrong. Jesus has probably scored a header for us, but he's not going to get too many of them. And yeah, Tierney didn't have the best of games, if I'm honest with you, against West Ham. He didn't, but it's Tierney FC, man. You got to stay. But I'm not being funny. We're in the Champions League next year. And as we've seen, really, for a couple of weeks now, we've just been playing in one competition, or really, but past a certain point for a good period of this season, there's still been a lot of injuries. And I mean, if Arteta knows the backup left back we're getting, that's a suitable option, fair enough. But people like Tierney are hard to come by. We didn't play to Tierney's strengths against West Ham. Sounds like the profile striker you're looking for is Giroud. I always say, if you could get a Giroud, if you could get Adebayor before Monaco, when he was at Monaco and signed for Arsenal, I prefer that because he's a bit more dynamic. Why not, man? I just feel as much as I like the thought of using Balogun in the next season or two, I like what Eddie's done in his role. Whether you like him or not, he's done his job. And I definitely like Jesus. They're all a bit similar, innit? And naturally, we just need different weapons. Easier said than done. But if scouts could do their job, you know, every you know what, every couple of months we talk about the next guy in it. Like the players we've been linked with and talking about in our live streams, we're not, you know, in the summer there's going to be new names, and especially strikers. You know, again, I wasn't watching Vlahovic when he was playing for Partizan and all them things like that religiously, you know. But him, Højlund, these strikers have to come from somewhere, you know. Even though I think the profile striker in terms of goal scoring quality isn't quite there, Osman would be lit, but bread, serious money has to be put down. Then Napoli play hardballs on the best of days. So imagine if they have a very sellable asset under contract for a long period of time. It's a madness. There have been so many managers that in the same generation, like Lampard, Gerrard, Solskjaer. What makes Arteta so much better than them in results? I mean, all of them are better than Lampard. I'd say Lampard right now is probably worse than Solskjaer. At least Solskjaer can say I finished second with United. What has Lampard done? Got the Chelsea job for no reason, failed. Got it again, hopefully fails. Derby didn't do nothing really. Gerrard at least can say I swear he did Invincibles in Scotland. I just think Arteta is wavy, or maybe it's the Spanish stuff and being with Arteta. I just think he's better, innit? I just think he sees football to a higher level. I'm not saying obviously Arteta needs to do a lot to be defined as revolutionary, but he seems like he's one of them revolutionary sort of managers. I think Gerrard, I'm not being disrespectful to them, but Lampard, Gerrard, they're kind of on the status quo thing, if that makes sense. Like, I can't really see Gerrard ever. Maybe nowadays, you know, he would do it because when the ball playing centre backs and goalkeepers came about, not everyone was doing it. Then everyone followed suit. So maybe he will play inverted fullbacks. But I don't know Gerrard. Maybe he does. But I can't see Steven Gerrard sitting there and going, you know, I want to play an inverted fullback and do this and that. They rubbed him out. They did Arteta mad dirty comparing him to these guys, man. Sol Campbell, TT and Vieira in the stands today. We have to put on a show. We have to put on a show. Big up Sol Campbell. To be fair with you, you should have spent this week training with the squad, getting the registration details sorted out, getting fit. You could be an option for City away, man. Slightly. In fact, I remember the dark times. We actually used to do that. I'll never forgive Arsenal Football Club for going to Barcelona with Sylvester, you know, the Finnish Sylvester. I was watching the game again on YouTube. Messi's so disrespectful with that. Bentner just how many times is Bentner probably throughout his Arsenal career when he was here saving shots off the line? He was actually the enemy, man. I know that's Mwamba's boy, big up Mwamba, but you know he was rubbed, man. Lampard just benefits from privilege. At least Gerrard, I can say for me anyways, Gerrard did it properly. He done his thing in the academy for Liverpool, paid his dues, went Rangers, went Villa, didn't bang, do what you're doing. Solskjaer done what he done in it, really. Lampard didn't have to put in no graft. And the wickedest thing, Lampard will get a next job. And the next, bro, I'm telling you, don't rule out Lampard managing Leicester one day if they continue with what they're doing. Smash the like button. If you're on Twitch, big up my Twitch one. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. 48k points on Arsenal. Hope we do this. Yeah, Napoli never sell their best players. Wouldn't be surprised if Osimhen and KK stay for a good few seasons. If you want to buy their players, you gotta pay peas. That's what they're on. If you lose today, is the title gone? Yeah. Mathematically, probably not. But for me, yeah. Anything less than 3 points. It's almost a 6-pointer for both teams. You know, if you're thinking, I say it for, and also I just clocked it, Spanish gaffer against Spanish gaffer. But obviously, you look at Southampton, they're playing us. If you look at their rivals, a couple of them are playing each other nearer to them. So if you're looking at Southampton, you might be hoping Arsenal can do you a favour if you're fighting relegation with them. You know, City are hoping that they could do us a favour. Well, Southampton could do them a favour. Bentner, a bit harsh calling that. But yeah, man, Bentner was on foolishness. Mad foolishness. I was never Wenger out, like, you know, beyond just wanting my granddad to step down when it became abundantly clear. But there was a point if you kept playing Bentner, it would have been a Wenger out thing. 750 on Southampton. If we win, I'm happy. If we lose, I get better points. Hey, Toby, you're a bad guy. You're a bad guy. I hope you win, but don't bet against us unless there is money involved. DG, did you know if we win tonight, we secure Champions League football for next season? I never knew that, but that was, you know, Malik's talking about the title. Personally, I don't know if Arsenal are in the title challenge. I don't look at the league table, but your question is amazing because in August, that was the goal. So I never knew that was possible. So it'd be nice to confirm Champions League football. No Xhaka today. I'm nervous. I wouldn't say nervous, but I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Anytime, no matter, even when there's been players I historically also don't think have been good enough. If they're a key player, I'm a bit whatever in it because that's Arteta's lieutenant. He's mentality monster, all of that stuff. And also on the pitch, he's that as well. Arteta, if Arteta wants to get a message over to someone, he can't shout to Saka if Saka's on the other side. He has to use them. Shameless, Emmanuel. You got it. I have to be the one YouTuber he can't get clip me up and do to make your man look stupid stuff. You got to be shameless in this life. Thierry Henry was, he broke Irish hearts with the VAR would have shaken them now. 3 points in a Vieira masterclass would be a wonderful birthday present. I'm not sure if your birthday's gone or if it's here, but happy birthday, happy belated birthday nonetheless, my guy. If we can't do it without Xhaka, we can't complain. I'll be real with you. No matter what players have been missing in the last 2 games, we should have won the games. Liverpool, I'll cut you some slack, but we should have won that. West Ham, we should have won that. It's always the ones that are not involved that are the guys, and injuries happen. I got a lot of sympathies for Arteta and a lot of managers in football. Injuries, I don't. Unless it's a madness where like you've got 10 players out or 9 players out or just a real rotten luck, I don't, because we've seen this script before. We saw it last season. We've been seeing it at Arsenal. Come on, my guy. Enjoy your birthday. DG, do you really not look at the league table impossible? I don't. I don't see the need, really. All I care about is where it starts in August and where it ends in May. I don't see the need, man. I don't see the need, like. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but Champions League qualification post by Arsenal later today will hit like crack. I'm not going to lie, I was vexed last season when Spurs, you see, because we was fighting Spurs. When they tweeted it, I was vexed. It's onto their admin as well. And Champions League is going to bring a whole other, more money, more problems when you start doing things. Champions League is going to be a whole different kettle of fish and probably be a headache in certain regards. But we'll deal with that next season. That's privilege problems. I mean, I hope we can go for a little run in like 06, maybe even win it. Hopefully, like anyone that's in it. I'd love to go on a little run in the Champions. So I'll be honest, I want the Champions League more than the Prem. It would never happen. But if someone said, if Arsenal were fighting for the league, if you could bottle the Prem this year and you win the Champs next year, I'm sorry, people, I'm taking it. Like, this club deserves the Champions League. It was like 15 minutes away from it. Champions League. If I was a footballer, like of any good quality in the Prem, like Foden, Saka's, that kind of level, but I'm trying to win Champions League. That's the one thing I want. World Cup would be the ultimate dream, but Champions League, man, it's the Champions League. Like, how have we not got that? Like, how have we not got that? I wouldn't say we've always. No, we have underachieved in Europe. Let's be honest. A club as big as us, we should have a lot more European trophies. And I do think you kind of got to. You can be a cup team. Sevilla don't dominate La Liga, but they pick up a lot of Europa leagues. And they've got a pedigree in Europa, as certain man-divided clubs saw when they, bottled that 2-legged tie. Don't laugh at us. It ain't easy, but we need to start picking up some European trophies. 9 minutes until kickoff. It's all been filled with heartache. Europa League final, Champions League final. Before, I mean, in fact, the biggest heartache I'd say for Arsenal would actually have all the L's I've seen. I can't remember the year, but I'm sure Michael Owen scored in the FA Cup final and we lost. If I can remember rightly, I might be lying. That made me very upset. But when we lost to Birmingham in the League Cup, that was just one of them moments, similar to when Xhaka and the fans had their stuff when I was at the stadium at Palace. It's like you just look around and like, what have we become? Only the elite win in Europe. I won in Europe. We won in Europe. Don't get twisted. We got European trophies, Mandy. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Only the elite are in Europe. You're not going to turn into us, history merchants and that. Seen the Lenore camp links. Is he any good? He looks fairly competent. I ain't got a mad informed opinion. I mean, I've watched you with many, so I've watched you, but I've never taken him in like that. I mean, he'd be a good option. I don't think he's bad. Koscielny and Szczesny killed us that game. See, Koscielny, everything Koscielny. I used to be team Koscielny, and I realized, yo, Butler, soft. What trophies, man. Go there, bro. Am I Wikipedia? This, you know, we got trophies, man. Don't need specifics. European trophies. We're saying that. Not asking for specifics for. We got robbed against Barcelona. I can't lie. Barcelona need to run us that 2006 trophy, man. That was defo paid off, man. I on my deathbed. I mean, God forbid, I want many more moons. But if I die and I go to heaven, I have to ask God, like, seriously, please, was there cheating in 2006? Please. And then I'll be a happy person. I can't lie, man. Watch the Chelsea thoughts. Bro, swear. Bro, raw. I mean, he's shown he can build a squad. They're going to need to let him phase out a lot of players, but decent. I mean, it seemed that must mean Julian Nagelsmann stepped to that thing's not going to bang, and maybe Luis Enrique wants to do so much spending. But Emmanuel, man, leave me alone, man. Everyone's been robbed versus Barca. I ain't gonna lie, I loved when they robbed you lot, the whole Chelsea. Mandy, you're a Chelsea fan. He's a Chelsea fan, for those who don't know. I can't lie, since 1987, Southampton's record at Arsenal has been 27 games, 8 draws, 19 defeats. That needs to happen today. Big up Southampton, but still, Nagelsmann withdrew from the job today. Why? Yeah, I thought they would have got Enrique, but Enrique looks like he's an elite gaffer, but he's almost on the pep thing. Like, I want to spend peas, bro. Like, I want to do the development and develop stuff, but peas. Poch has not won anything. This guy's so overrated. Harsh to call him overrated. To be fair, pardon me, you bottled stuff at PSG as well, but you must have picked up something at PSG. You must have. Let me go on Wikipedia. You must have. Where's the honours list? You must have, Poch. Oh, well, he won the league there. Yeah, he's won 2 things, man. Luis Enrique not on the shortlist anymore. What's up, DG? Today may be my last match of the season. It will depend on Arsenal. I will not moan if I lose to City, although I want to take them out. But after the Lupe fiasco at West Ham today, is it? Nah, man, make sure you're watching us. Win, lose, or draw. This comes with it, man. This comes with it. I can't lie. It says he won 2021-22, or maybe Wikipedia's capping, but he said he won Liga in 2021-22. He won the Coupe de France in 2020-21, and he won the Trophies Chess Champions, their champions in 2020. I didn't think he won the league, but yeah, he did. King could be right. So yeah, but I just think many people, myself included, Poch was defo there that year that PSG bottled the league to Leo in it. That's why I think a lot of people, myself included, we think, oh, like, you didn't get there, did you? We was watching when we were in 20th last season, and we're watching the title race. That's how it goes. If Southampton press high, it will either be genius or clown. We hope we can punish them. I hope we can punish them, but that's, as a manager, you live or die by that sort of stuff, really. If it works, you're a genius. If it doesn't, you're an issue. Big up El Nene, man. I love seeing El Nene in the cutscenes in the tunnel, and that you can tell he wants to play them. Can't lie, the jacket and the jeans look lit as well. When is our game with City? Wednesday, lad. Poch is a great manager, but the CV looks kind of suspect. Yeah, it looks a bit booky, really. 107 likes. Thank you very much, people. Can we keep running that up? Can we get to 200 for the end of the stream? El Nene's just happy to be there. Wouldn't you? I got time for him. Key battles for today, DG, or key areas. The left back, their left back, both fullbacks, but their left back needs watching. Midfield, because they're playing with a 2. In fact, I don't know. On Google, it says there's a 4-4-2. I don't know. Naturally, the right-hand channel that Rob Holding's going to have to pull into, because that's an area, unfortunately, Rob Holding, you know, every team I think is gonna target. I hope Walcott doesn't do anything. I think if we just win the midfield battle, we can win this game. Dead ball scenarios, so fouls in key areas, free kicks in key areas, corners. I think from kickoff, I'm gonna be nervous anytime Southampton get that. But the gaffer's not an idiot. I'm sure when him and his advisors and everyone was sitting down all week preparing for this game, that's an eventuality, because again, we've unfortunately been poor. Marcel, go away, man. You nervous if you go 2-0 up early? Naturally. Hopefully it's third time lucky, but probably. But what shall be? We need to watch out for Walcott. Listen, I'm not going to lie, we do. And obviously he's still quick, but this is like a 50-year-old version of Theo Walcott. This ain't the young whippersnapper that was compared to a Bunglahore and Theo and Aaron Lennon. That was a tired battle that better than them. In an ideal world, as I said, my prediction, by God's grace, 4-0 Arsenal. Goal scorers for me, Martinelli, because you're in my fantasy league team, Fabio Vieira, Gabriel. Martinelli, Gabriel, Fabio Vieira. Let's say centre-back Gabby as well. Keep it a Portuguese speaker. DG, what's your view on the mascot girl? Well, I think my view is that in general, I think people should shut their mouths and get the full context behind stuff, not just 30-second clips, not you, but in general, because a lot was said about my football club. We're my football club, a big reason as to why a lot of us who, are ethnic minorities and things support this club, because we're inclusive of everyone, gender, race, sexual orientation, abilities, disabilities, all these things. And we always go above and beyond. So to see that really annoyed me, really, to see that being said, especially about these players, unacceptable. And it's nice to see that it's now come out that it's out of context. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, I don't know if it's a real account, but the dad came out and said like that never happened. The dad's meant to look after his kid and go about his life. And we're one of the only clubs, if not the only club in the Premier League to make mascots free. So what am I talking about? Apparently, this is Zinchenko's 100th game in the Premier League. Shows just how difficult it is for game time at Arsenal. Come on, bring the huddles back. I love it. We're 2 minutes from kickoff. Let's go, man. Marcel, go away, man. Go away, Marcel. Please, it's Friday, man. Just go away. Look at Benjamin White chatting. Theo's doing Theo Walcott's top dog at Southampton. He's leading the huddles. Big up Theo Walcott with his 108 goals in 397 appearances for Arsenal. Maybe I'm weird, but if I was Theo Walcott, I just want to make that 400, sorry. What's the context that come out? I haven't seen it yet. People were just saying, long story short, that we're being disrespectful, we're blanking, we're doing all of this. And I do think it's impossible being a footballer as well, because I don't know, let's just say, for example, and if you could sign all of them, but let's just say like the team bus is leaving in 10 minutes. And again, makeshift, the team bus is leaving in 10 minutes. There's 100 kids. They want you to sign their footballs and stuff. You sign 99 of them. You don't sign one. Now you're a bad guy, disrespectful, and the rest of it is harsh, man. And that just goes for anyone in the public eye, I would say as well. It's quite unfortunate. Come on, boys. Come on, man. The script writers licking their lips with Theo starting tonight. Do you know what? I'll salute him like I saluted Eduardo when he scored. If anyone has to score from Southampton, hopefully it's Theo. But the game's kicked off, people. It's a packed Emirates Stadium. Carl Walker-Peters clamp him. He's an ex-Spurs lad. Kicked it forward. Gabriel wins the first header of the game. Gabriel, Martinelli in possession. Martinelli anytime. Gabriel, Ramsdale. And to be honest, their manager's talking facts, really. You can see the high press immediately. Now, that's unsustainable for 90 minutes. Even the best teams, you just can't play. Say mums. I told you about this Alvarez, brother. Same mums. I've just looked up. Same mums. I didn't even see it. Nah. Am I awake? I told you I don't know nothing about this Alvarez guy, but that name. Nah. Ramsdale. Nah. Ramsdale. Nah. We're not doing this today. We're not doing this. You're boying us, man. That's like in FIFA when you press X too quickly. No, it's a good finisher. No, man. Swear we're doing this. All right, big up Ramsdale. You saved us bare times this season. You made a mistake, effed up, clipping around the ears, but you saved us enough times. So it's cool. 0-0. Hey, it's best you do that now, innit? Clean sheet was too much to ask for, but we don't do things the easy way. We don't do clean sheets. Let's go, man. It's Friday night football. Come, boys. 0-0. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. And that's why the gaffer sat there and said, we're pressing high. You get things like that. Oh, Lord. Ah. Hey, boys, we just got to calm. First thing we got to do is calm down. The first thing we need to do is relax. That is the best thing we can do. What VAR can't help us. There's no need for VAR, but please. I mean, let's just not be emotional, innit? I'm talking about the players. See this life. Crazy. And again, I would say, look, Gabriel's irrelevant, but for Gabriel and Ramsdale, you lot have that in you. You're gonna need to improve it. That teams are gonna want that. We're gonna need the atmosphere. Southampton are in possession, 0-0. So now we got well, I was saying 4-0 in my prediction. Fair enough. I was trying to be upbeat. Well in Saka. Ref. Ooh! Hey, ref, what's that? From Latvia, ref. You gotta book him. Cut your hair, mate, and you might be able to see. Ref, you gotta book him. You got nowhere near that. Ref, it's got nowhere near that. Please, God. Zinchenko's 100th appearance as well. We just got to calm down. I know there's every reason to panic right now, people, but we have to cut. Oh, Zini. All right, Partey, thank you. Strength team. All right, Zini got the foul. There's every reason to be shook. There's every reason to be nervous, but purely for these players, we have to calm down. 0-0. Just wish we scored, and I can say that. Rob Holding. Come on, be brave, lad. Benjamin White. Very congested game. Saka, ref. Do you know what? Saka versus that left back's a good battle. Good battle, and it's going to be a good battle today. Saka's got his work cut out. Take him on. He's a decent left back. Very compact. Well in Martinelli. Stay on side. Jesus, you should be on side. Jesus. All right, Martinelli. All right, dive, man. This is the only thing stopping Martinelli from going to the next level. You do the madness. Keep going. Love you, mate. But this is what stops him. You got to get your head up there, man. You got to get your head up. Martinelli burst and run. Just can't do anything. Just can't get his head up. Unlucky. We're going to need that, though. We're going to need that. It's a long game of football, and in many ways, Southampton can be at a disadvantage going 1-0 up. And it's just like if we scored early, I don't think both managers are accounting for that. Long ball forward by Southampton, targeting Zinchenko. He wins the header. Martin Odegaard misses out. Ref, that's not a foul. Great call, ref. Thank you. Odegaard. Oh, that would have been a devilish pass. They read it. Come on, Fabio. Zinchenko in possession. 100th appearance. You need to do something. Come on, boys. This hasn't got to be how the story goes. Thomas Partey. Let's just get one before halftime. We're going to do the dramatic stuff. All right, it's one of them games. Saka on this right-hand side. Partey. Need to see character. No one can feel sorry for themselves now. And Ramsdale always talks about giving his dad heart attacks and stressing him out. Boy, you do things like that. You can't, of course Ramsdale Senior is going to get stressed. But we go again, you're still my keeper. It ain't unlucky. We're just doing dumb stuff. It's not nerves. It happens. Playing out from the back, generally, that is going to happen on a couple of occasions. It is. But isolated to today, stupidity, foolishness. I don't know what he was on. Ramsdale's my guy, but I don't know what he's on. I blame Marcel, man. I blame Marcel. I did say 3-1. Shout out Tons. Corner kick to Arsenal. Odegaard's floated it in. No one's able to make a meal of that. No counter. Martinelli keeps it alive. Odegaard gets another try. Plays a short pass. Plays it with Partey. Dive, bro! We gotta be a bit nasty. Listen, if you don't hate, you can't. You can't hate the players. You have to hate the game. I don't want to advocate diving, but sometimes we could buy something there. Just wrap your leg around his paws and just hit the deck, man. But good reaction. Martinelli and Odegaard in behind very early. Good reaction. Ref, I hope you're adding on all this time wasting from early. Your hamstring's not hurting you, man. Calm down. You're wearing orange boots and you got single flex. You're not a centre back. Let's start rattling. Come on. Southampton aren't playing any game. They just keep lumping it. Martinelli in possession. We need to settle. Fabio Vieira. Unlucky. Jesus, make a meal of that. Jesus on this left-hand side. Zinchenko, Jesus. Odegaard, you're 3 of our more experienced players. Oi, pass the ball. Right, if you try and touch Jesus, brother, I don't know. Do you see why I don't like this Bednarak guy? I said it at the start of this. I know there's a reason I don't like you, and you're showing me why. Jesus next 50-50. Put your hands on him. What are you doing? Mop it. Closest you're going to get to him all game. God, please, man. Allow me. Martin Odegaard. Oh, Fabio Vieira. That's a bit of a hospital pass. Martinelli's turned it into a decent one. Martinelli puts it in. Saved by Bazzani. Someone hit it like Zinni. Oh, I gassed it. I'm shouting for no reason. Zinni shown he can hit it. He tried to hit it first time. I guess only one inverted left back can do that. You've seen the intro. Martinelli again. Positive reaction to going a goal down, if I'm honest. Clean sheet at the Emirates. You knew we weren't getting that, folks. You knew we weren't getting that. Peak, but there's a lot of space for Southampton. That's the only thing that worries me. Holding, be brave. Yo, okay, cool. Camera scared me. Holding, I definitely need you on the best of behaviors. Allow Ramsdale, man. He had one rare and F too many. Were effing about. We've given it away. Odegaard, I like that, but he's not strong enough. Ref, come on, man. It's not a foul. Come on. Oh, there's nothing in that, man. Oh, ref, he's fallen. Come on, you're right next to it as well. I know refs are given a tough time and we don't like refs, but come on, man. Basic decisions, come on. And it's a dead ball scenario. Look who's over it. On the face of it, it shouldn't threaten us. Ward-Prowse is basically on the halfway line of it. But you know they've got some dodgy set-piece routine. Hopefully they play it short. I'm gassing it. My guess is they're going to pump that to the back post. Someone's going to try head it or knock it back across. But it's a long way out and it has to be something from the training ground. There you have it, to the back post. Zinchenko win that. Well in seconds, boys. I like that, Fabio Vieira. It was meaty, but Martinelli's tried. He's tried. Keep going. Settle, boys. We know what Southampton. Shout out to them and their manager because they're doing what we're not doing. Being serious. Don't even want to look at my phone. I already know I'm getting texts, and I know this is the thing about Arsenal this season. My friends can't get me, so I know any sort of bad things that happen to Arsenal is peak. Odegaard leading the they'll give us chances. They'll give us chances. There we go, Odegaard. There we go. He's gonna go back to his keeper. Yeah, he is. He's gonna lump it. Come on, boys. Don't let them out their half, please. First and seconds. Ben White well in, but the seconds. Where's my midfield? Partey, Saka, where are you lot? Big up Zinchenko. He's back in position. The ball's played behind Ward-Prowse. Kyle Walker-Peters plays Ward-Prowse. Look at the run. Look at the runners. We have a problem with midfield runners, and I can't lie, Southampton have started very well. If you watch a couple of their players off the ball on this left-hand side, people, their left back, the strikers are picking up interesting spots. Don't look like a team fighting relegation based on this opening 10 minutes, essentially. Shout out Southampton. We just need to control our emotions. We will get chances. Just relax. Obviously, the more the game goes on, things change. But right now, relax. Accept it. It's gone now, innit? Hopefully, we smile about that Ramsdale mistake. And Ramsdale, get that out now, innit? Because regardless of this result, Wednesday, none of that. We saw that in the last game with Tomiyasu and Gabriel. Rob Holding in possession. Plays Ramsdale. Ramsdale glitched. He's calm. I'm going to keep saying it's calm until it's actually gone, folks. We never make it dull. Man said, I'm sorry, DG, you're a legend and don't deserve this. I'm a Villa fan. I've been watching you for years now. You're a legit proper fan, but Arsenal fans in general were overlooking everyone but Man City. Big up you, John, man. Shout out Villa. Shout out Emery as well. I don't deserve this, lad, but football in it. Thomas Partey. Saka, not seen much. Wolf, good strength from Saka. Ref, are you going to book this brother? Ref, are you going to book him? Hands all over the shirt. How many times? Boys, we need to get their left back on the yellow. He's going to create problems. How many times, ref? You're making some dodgy decisions. Saka's shirt's all out here in that. Partey, Holding, be brave, Holding. Thank you. That's brave by your standards. Zinchenko finally forced it into Fabio Vieira, but he made it look wavy, keeps possession. Come on, man. All the Wenger ball players, I need to start seeing Wenger ball. Zinni, Odegaard screaming at Zinchenko to play over the top. It's here with Martinelli. Fabio Vieira and Martinelli ramping, and Southampton have a chance to counter-attack. Fio in possession. To be fair, it's a mature performance. Based on what I'm seeing so far, I can't believe Southampton are in a relegation battle. Clearly not been playing like this for the best part of the season, or the 32 games now. Welling, that's ours, ref. That's ours, ref. That's ours. Is it ours? I'm not going to lie. I thought it was theirs, but you don't know until you call it. Benjamin White. Come on, boys. Pardon me. Martin Odegaard. We love drawing ourselves out. You need to relax, but make no mistake, you need to score 2 goals. And regardless of that Ramsdale F-up, if we do not score 2 goals for a team that's done that in the last 2 games against teams with better defenses and been one of the top goal scorers, Ramsdale's made the situation, but the 90 minutes. Go on, Martinelli. I swear I love this guy, man. Bombing down the left-hand side once again, Martinelli, but just can't find someone. We've taken the throw-in quickly. Jesus finds Fabio Vieira. Who's there? Fabio Vieira. I thought Saka fouled someone. I'm not going to lie. What happened there? I'm a bit confused. It's like the player stopped. Boy, I know you never thought we'd win the league, but you got to admit these last few games have all been self-inflicted. But we've been self-inflicting our own pain all season. Not the start you wanted or needed at all, man. Come on, boys. It's raining in North London. It needs to be raining goals. Ref, how long? I love it from bizarrely, from a non-Arsenal fan's point of view. He's wasting a lot of time. Ref, how long? Southampton are not... I have to respect it. They're not here to play football in dumb areas. Holding wins the header. Bring it down, Odegaard. Well in. Saka in possession. Holding did not want none of that. Poor pass from Saka. Odegaard and Partey get them out of it, but we've given it straight away again. Oh, and now it's 3 against 3. It's going to get Pete. We're done. We're done. Theo Walcott is written in the script. It's over. It's over. I hope somehow we do a madness, but it's done. Self-inflicted nonsense. It's peak. It's over, man. Wait. We've shown we have quality to come back from behind. We're going to need to do that, innit? You boys get your fucking heads in order immediately. Immediately. I don't want to see no one feeling sorry for themselves. You know the papers of what they're going to write. Get together and get it again going. What the hell have you not been doing? This is disgraceful. Big up for your Walcott. It was written in the script. I'm sure some of you made some money because you lot must have betted on that. Odegaard ramping. Odegaard and Partey. That come from a poor pass from Saka, actually. Still on the transition. Look, I can't lie. Southampton, I respect it. As soon as they've won the ball, they broke. Walcott's made one run on the far right. They made the next one on the far left. Completely blindsided our defense. Theo Walcott has done what Theo Walcott does and scoring goals. That's why he's part of the Premier League 100 club now. A lot's changed, especially with his Barnet. He used to just have a level 1. Now he's obviously got a man bun, but peak. Don't worry. Time to turn off certain phones and that. And again, look, we're playing a bit too emotional. Odegaard's forcing it there. You're paid to do that, but Gabriel wins the header. Fabio Vieira. Zinni, come on, man. Come on, man. Kicked it to no one. They ain't even seen Lavia. Martinelli, come on, man. Retain possession. Just get back to basics, man. Oi. I thought Odegaard forced the error there. Mature performance from Southampton. Very street smart performance. Boy, you don't need to get it together and go in, man. We knew what time it was when we're playing another Spanish manager. He had something for us. Respect the counter for the second. And the high press for the first. It's too much days. The foul's been given. Clearly we miss Xhaka, but I don't want to hear none of that. Sign up for this when you don't have certain people in midfield. Premier League, anyone can beat anyone. Saka goes long. Yeah. Can't even get out. We ain't even really, apart from Martinelli, we ain't got nothing in the final third. Rob Holding. Fabio Vieira. Can you get one? Calm down. Just calm down. You're far too open on the transition. We're too excited, and that's what happens. 2-0's a dangerous lead, as we've seen. Bro, if anyone knows the dangers of being 2-0 up in the first 15 or so minutes of a game, it's us. So go and do what other teams have been doing to us in the last 2 games. Make sure you get something from this. You know the headlines. You know what's written. Pep's over there licking his lips. He knows Wednesday deals with us. It's Pete. Long ball forward to Saka from Rob Holding. Saka's on his J's though. Great defensive structure from Southampton. Need a bit of magic. Saka, Odegaard, square pass. Zinchenko, please just do something. Wave, you lot are professional footballers. Just do something you learned at sea. Puts it across. Come on, dive at that, someone, please. Someone just fling their body, everything they got at it. Just tap it in. Where is everyone? You can see what Zinchenko wants to do. I'm not going to lie, Zinchenko's flashed it, but passed across everyone. Pause. But still, ref, how's he not giving a corner? That's like the third dodge, not major decision that you've made, ref, but it's jarring. How's he not giving a corner? How's the linesman not involved? Gabriel. This is why we need a more physical number 9. Look, we're just getting what did Matt Turner say in the City game? It's a dog fight out there. Is that right now? We knew what we was bucking. A team fighting for their lives, a street smart team. Look, Bazzani's not here to play football. He's not here for it. Long balls into the channels. Where is Jesus? Oh no, man. Go away. I don't want to hear none of that, man. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't care about players being missed. Because players being missed, they've done this when we've been here as well. I don't want to hear about it. Like, there's enough out there, just like against Liverpool and West Ham, there's enough out there to get positive results. But for one reason or another, in those 2 games, certain things didn't happen. I don't want to hear about it. I can't lie to you. It's a shame it's only taken going 2 goals down to look a bit settled. Just silly mistakes, man. I don't even... is it pressure? Probably. It's just bottling. It's just being stupid in the game. Saka, he's on his J's. I can't lie. Credit to Southampton. Look how much bodies they got. Martinelli. Whoa! Get the ball. Let's go. Let's come back. He's on. And he deserves that because he's been the most positive. Get the ball, fans. We need them going. Come on. Hey, relax. Relax now. No, Martinelli, keep gassing them. Let Arteta do that. You don't keep your heads. Just relax. Credit to the boys. Hey, man. Willie's a draw. I love you, boy. I love this team, man. You lot don't make it easy for me at all. You give me a headache. I love you, lot, man. Saka well in. Hey, Saka assist. The Haaland demon. We're leaving with something. Hudson a day. Sancho, mind out. It's peak. Martinelli as well. Boy, Mudryk. You could never. Hey, get the ball. Saka, lovely. But again, we've relied on a bit. It's a magic from Saka. But how many times is he on his own? He can't do that all the time. Let's go, man. Next season, can we just be a bit like, can we be boring? Look, Southampton Dons are starting to argue. Come on. It's a dogfight out there. Let's go. Well in, lads. Well in. Allow me, please. It's Friday. Come on, man. This will ruin the weekend. Smash the like button, people. Can we get to 200? This will ruin the weekend, man. You know how annoying it is when you lose on Friday night? It's jarring. Nothing else matters. I can't lie. I'll be honest. You know how much I hate doing watch-alongs when Arsenal don't win? I don't give a monkeys again. Really. Just vexed, just sour at anything. The only thing that makes it better is if somehow Chelsea, United, Liverpool, etc. could lose. Come on, boys. We are one crazy football team, man. Saka, please, man. Magic stuff. We need to score. Redemption, Saka. Come on. Boys, the transitions, we don't want it bad enough, you know. I feel, remember who made you, you know. Please, you scored. Allow us now. Just do what Elise did against against City. Just foul someone in the box. Martinelli, been the most positive, really. My worry is just on the transitions. We look shaky. I'll be real, we look shaky. Seems if Theo scores. Who is running? I'm still here. I'm not like you pussies behind the screen chatting, man. One love, but let's come on now. I'm a very humble fan. I know we banter, but I keep it chill. Come on, allow it, man. Allow it with the sticky QWERTY keyboard. See, I'm sour now, man. Man, I'm riding caps. My team's it's mad right now. Zinchenko, come on, lad. It's your 100th appearance. Rob Holding hasn't put a foot wrong. Touch wood. Saka, come on, cook something up, please, Saka, man, please. Please. Saka, skills, man, just skills. Black Iron Robin settings, please. Benjamin White, Benny Blanco delivers. Bella Kocha sends it back where it came from. Don't know why there was a reluctance from Benjamin White to jump for the header, but it worked. We had a throw in. Rob Holding. Rob Holding controlling the ball with his knee in that. Holdini. Is that you? Headbanding that. My guy, you know, look at Rob Holding. He's cutting out to hit that diag. Pick up Holding. You ain't put a foot wrong. Shout out to him. He's been a bit brave on the ball today. Jesus. I'm not going to lie. I need some magic. Lavia got weights by him. Finds Martinelli. Boys from Brazil, please. Zinni. 3-goal thriller so far, man. It must be great for the neutrals. Martinelli pulled over the top. Jesus. Brazil stuff. Ref, watch the hands. Oi, Jesus, Brazilian stuff. Dive, bro. Jesus, you're too honest. See, when he's put hands on you, hit the deck, man. I'm sorry. I know it's not right, but sometimes you got to do wrong to live right, man. Martinelli takes the throw in, too excited, took it quickly. I think the ref's blown it back. Wait, what? Foul throw? Oh, okay. Ref said you're doing too much. Crazy, man. You're right, still. Big up to you lot for watching the game with me, man. The crowd is singing. Crowd needs to make noise. Martinelli is now the joint highest Brazilian Premier League scorer in the season with 15. That's great. You need to make it 16. Hey, Jesus pull over the top. That has the flag stay down. Buki Brazilian stuff. But again, to get to the next level, the offside flag has happened. But still, why is everyone watching? You can see, this is the third time I've seen this. You can see what Jesus is going to do. Why is everybody watching? We need to watch. You lot participate. We've been watching too much. That's why it was 2 goals down. Stan Kroenke, if you're watching, you know, remind the referee that you're a very rich man and you can help him secure generational wealth, and he could probably take his wife on holiday, you know, if he does us a solid here, please. Ferguson did he? Never looked back, did he? Sometimes you just got to do dirty to live clean, man. Bazzani, another long goal kick from Southampton, trying to target Zinni. Zinni's lost the first header. Theo Walcott. The next goal is vital. Coming from 2 goals down is one thing. At 3, as Arteta said once, the margin for error is too much now. Lavia is just absolutely sore off Odegaard there. Southampton retaining possession, knocking it about. Bella Koche encouraged to run forward with it. Found Peru, this left back. I know you've been quiet so far, but I know you're going to cause problems. Lavia does Odegaard to get Odegaard. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. At least foul him. At least kick him. Come on, Odegaard, man. That's soft. Southampton ball into the box. Oh, my days. I don't know between Holding and my days. I don't know between Ramsdale and Rob Holding who dealt with that. But defensively, you man pattern up, please. Because if you can see 3, it's long. Ramsdale, you're moving. Even Ramsdale, you're moving mad with that as well. Shout out Holding. No, it's not even a shout out. It's just shout out Holding for following him. But Ramsdale's a double save. Second save was lit. First save could have done better. Now, this is where I'm scared. Because obviously, set pieces. That's the one thing you want Ward, you know, Ward-Prowse must have been looking forward to that. Edu, I hope you're speaking to several midfielders, agents, because next season, you see this midfielders, must I like it? Boy. Please, God, allow me. Oh my God, Ward-Prowse delivers, is still alive by Southampton. Jesus clears it to Martinelli. Martinelli can't win that foot race against Ward-Prowse, just too much for him. Come on, boys. Watch the runners. Oi, that's a great run from Southampton. Theo Walcott delivers. Partey sends it back. Poor from Partey, really. Jesus has his pocket picked to the back post. Southampton, please, man. You're not meant to be saints. Why are you causing these problems for us? How many, ref? That's a yellow. All right, Saka's laughing. He's cool. Shut up, Adam Armstrong, man. What are you running? That's quick as I've seen you all game. You know what? Let me allow you. Be humble because you're getting up scoring. This is emotional, and I'm not an Arsenal fan. Mad game. Vieira is ghosting. Trossard must come in. Past few games are the first time this season I think City's form have got into Arsenal's heads. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. What we're doing so far, was there against Aston Villa away from home. It was there at Bournemouth. It was there against Man United. It was there actually Brighton away. It's just we had a healthy scoreline. It was there against even games we've won. We've been doing this. Leeds away. We scored the goal. They missed the penalty. Fortunately for us, we was against the trenches. Odegaard, Saka, Benjamin White. Benjamin White trying skillers. He ain't unlocked that one. That was the stiffest turn I've ever seen. Pause. It's calm though, Benny Blanco. Smith Rowe, Trossard for Vieira for me. Trossard, yeah. Trossard going to 10, Odegaard going to 8 if that is to happen. Smith Rowe could do a thing, but Trossard's an informed player and our backs are against the wall. You want to bet on the players that have been doing their thing this season, really, as much as I love Smith Rowe and his talents, and he is a super sub. Zinchenko in possession, what can he make happen? Someone's got to make some magic happen, man. We ain't even had too many shots on target like that as we approach the 30-minute mark. Martinelli delivers. Odegaard, he's never going to be known for his heading. Unmarked in the box, just got under it way too much. Unlucky positive, and it's again Martinelli down this left. Big up Saka for getting the assist, but I need everybody to play a lot better than this. You've improved. The goals got us somewhat back in it, but come on, boys. Get Jorginho on to bring some calm. City are going to have a field day on Wednesday night. Boy, Theo Walcott. I hope you're genuinely injured. It's Theo, man. Let me lie. It's Theo. I don't know what's wrong with Theo Walcott. He's holding his back, holding his arm. You lot better run over to Mikel Arteta and go and chat and fix things up. Hey, this guy is scary. Man's got the tactics board out. This gaffer is scary, man. See, these Spanish gaffers, they're different, man. Even if Southampton go down, based on what I've seen, they should probably stick with him, man. Teta has a plan. The next, bro, if we can see the third, I mean, it's possible, but if we can see the third, coming back, from 2 goals is one thing, but 3, bro, the first goal, 28 seconds, brother. See this club, I love you lot, you're killing me, you know. And this has been the first game in a while, which is like the reverse of us typically, in a sense of we're normally good. At worst, we're normally a brilliant first 20 minutes, and then we start moving mad. It's mainly been 2 mistakes, but this we've just kind of started terrible. If you can't defend, just go all out attack. Again, I think we conceded the second because we're doing too much. We were too emotional, if I'm honest with you, in response to going down. If I'm honest, yes, Saka's made up for it with the assist, but Saka's giving it away. Hey, Thierry Henry's there, Vieira's there. You lot, fix up. There's Arsenal legends out here. Come on, it's Friday and that as well. Actually, you might as well get a coaching job, man. Forget being a manager, just be part of this, man. Or we can talk to Kroenke. Musk can make a role for you with Edu. Just make something happen. Get you back here. Ref, how long, man? More time wasting. An experienced performance from them, from Southampton. Holding wins the header. Well in, Jesus. Did he win that? Ward-Prowse takes a swipe at it. That's unlike Ward-Prowse, but a terrible pass has been turned to a good one because Theo Walcott's found him. Don't dive in, Benjamin. Well in. Don't dive in. Well in. Theo Walcott's done very well to keep possession. Bella Koch has played it over the top. Oh, Gabriel on some acrobatic thing. I don't know what Theo saw there. He's tried to hit it first time, but again, the transitions. Southampton finding space, man. Good shape high up the pitch as well. I respect Southampton. I can't lie, man. I don't know how based on what I've seen, I don't know why you lot are 20th. Partey, ball over the top for Saka. Come on, Saka, get your body there. Where's reinforcements? Supporting ref. Hands. How many times? Oh, ref, you're boying it. Ref, you're boying it now. Ref, you're taking the piss. Ref, come on now. He's only got a yellow now. I can't lie. From one dark arts fullback to another, I respect it because half an hour, but come on, ref. And he's even gone first one. That's not your first one. Double up against this guy. Every tackle, even tackles that are not fouls, ask the ref a question. We need to start being nastier. Football's a psychological game, and it's about time we started playing those games. Can we bring Vieira and Henry on? There must be a clause somewhere that allows us allows them to come on and win the game for us. Respect Theo for not celebrating. I ain't gonna lie, I think players should celebrate, but it is what it is. Saka has a set piece. To be fair, he's not more of a Southampton man, but he started there, and it's quite a good romantic story, really, in football. Like, he's gone back where it all started. Come on, man. When last did we score from a set piece? Let's make something happen, man. It's been a while. I miss it. Bukayo Saka, I mean, he's got Odegaard. Is he going to play it short? He's delivered. It's a decent one. Oh, I think we should make something of that, Fabio. Come on, man. That's silliness. Hey, Jesus, don't interfere. Jesus is still on side. Jesus has left it. Sorry, Saka's on side. He's put back in. Partey, please. Please. Bang it, Vieira. Please. Please. What's that? No, take your hands off your head and go again. No. You do that when it was close. That was awful. Awful. And that was after the Buki crusher that you're moving mad, Vieira, man. I like you. I'll give you to next season, but you're moving mad. Get with it. Make yourself a hero. I backed you to score today. At least hit the target, man. I ain't really seen this bizarre new guy have saves to make. Hey, we're trying to press high. They've cleared their line. See, they're not on it. They're not on it. Benjamin, let's go. Let's go. Come on, boys. Come on. Can we get what? There's just under 15 minutes. Where's the options for the thrower? Anyone in red want the ball from Benjamin? Thank you, Odegaard. Man on again. Odegaard, man. Thank you, Holding. Odegaard, get with it physically. There's been a couple of times you moving Buki, I can't lie. Martin Odegaard in possession. What a player, but still. Lavia's got your number so far, Odegaard, you know. He's just tackled you there. He's got your number. Make sure that's not the case come the end of the game, please. Need to stop being nervous. Don't be nervous. You're playing football. What's the worst that can happen? You lose the game, you go to the league. Vieira is the worst player ever. Doing madness. Doing way too much there. Jesus battling. That's ours, ref. Thank you. Thank you. Left back, it's not yours. Jesus takes it quickly, probably too eager. Gifted it back to Southampton. Partey. Odegaard. Killed Benjamin White. They're unlucky. Wake up, boys. I ain't seen nothing in the final third. We scored. Only Martinelli. Make sure you're smashing the like button on and offering your opinions. People, get them in the changing room. But I think the players know what they've done wrong. It's been a bit of a silly, different one. It's literally just been. I think when Liverpool got into the game and when West Ham got back into the game with the second goals, we were more playing into it. Like it was more of an inevitable thing. This game, we've just made two mistakes and everyone's game plan's gone out the window. It's just gone crazy, sort of thing. I think we're too emotional for the second goal that we conceded. You know, like we're too eager to go forward. First goal, Ramsdale's got all his hands up. Jesus, horrible touch. Is that Jesus or is that Woodruff? I thank you, Jesus, because you can't let Alcaraz or whatever his name is get away with that. Jesus in possession. Odegaard didn't want that. Come on, Odegaard, man. Not gonna lie, we need more steel in midfield. I like Odegaard and I like Vieira, but yeah, they're not with it. And Carl Walker-Peters absolutely clamped him. Nah, I can't lie. Vieira, it looked like he won the ball. If I'm wrong, it is what it is. That was a welcome to the Premier League. You're good, man. Get up, man. Get up, man. We're losing. Get up. You tough, right? That's calm. I'm a little trailing for come Vieira, man. You're a strong lad, man. You're stronger than you look. Get up, man. You said you've been improving physically. That's what you got to be able to deal with in the Prem. I'm not going to lie. I love it from Kyle Walker-Peters from a non-biased point of view. It's a good slide tackle. Martinelli down this left-hand side. Plays restart. Martinelli, win us a corner, lad. Oh, that looked like it came off him. It did. He got shagged. It came off Kyle Walker-Peters, but then ricocheted back off him. See a fellow Chelsea. Mandy. I don't know what the Donny wants, but the very fact that attention is being given, he's got his job in it. Just ignore you lot, man. Just ignore. One love to everyone watching the ads. Human being, one love for you, gifting the community sub. You've still got this. When I see Arsenal scored 3 goals, because then you're going to have to defend well. Jesus. Last couple of moments, he's woken up, but it's a battle out there. It's a physical fight. And we're probably going to lose. We're not as physical as them. Simple as that. We're going to lose that. Hey, man, Martinelli didn't do nothing to this guy, man. Get up, man. I hope you're all right. If you're genuinely hurt, it's peak, but get up, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Well, that guy's been following for a while, man. He's trying to get attention, man. I hope he's all right. I apologize. It looks like a mad thing happened. Ref, I hope you're adding this on. Absolute madness. See, look. It's already started. I can't even reply. No, I'm going on my Instagram. Can't have smoke for no one. Just got to stay humble, man. I ain't even gonna look at all this, man. I ain't even gonna even sweat this. Can't lie. This looks very. There's gonna probably be a number of minutes added on. This looks very serious. I hope Donny's all right. The stretcher hasn't quite come out, but he's still on the floor. Some players' tempo just don't suit the Prem. Vieira looking like one of them. Physical battle, and again, when the games, you wanted it to kind of be us on the front foot dictating play, but when it's just a fight out there, Odegaard and Fabio, Odegaard's my guy, and so is Fabio, and Odegaard needs to be out there, but Odegaard and Fabio, they're too mager for all of that, man. It's almost like Partey's their big brother, and you can't always be there. He's not hurt, pretending like a fish out of water. I respect it, because that's street smartness. I respect that. We need to start doing that. Best be 5 minutes stoppage time. Boy, based on a couple of decisions from this ref, no major ones. I don't even think we're going to get that, but you're all right. Oh, it's Bednarak. Obviously, I hope you're all right, but I want to see you clamped again. I rate Martinelli, man, just dashing the medic bags off the pitch. This guy is with it. Bednarak, you're all right, man. I hope he's not concussed or nothing, man. Unfortunately, they're just they're too mager, man. Unfortunately, football is about, oh, look, it's peak. Bednarak has to come off. He doesn't want to come off, but you have to see, banner aside, you have to save the man from himself. Another example of the foolishness when they say fans don't care, players don't care. He's literally arguing with the medical staff. And I know it's an emotion. Even Arsenal's medical don is telling him, chill out. I respect it, but you miss out on a game and you keep some brain cells in it. You don't know how that's impacted you. And I'm sure you lot have all seen in the last months, years, all of these things. There's more studies going into concussions and things. So I'm sure prevention is better than cure, innit? I don't know what happened to him, I missed that, but it looks like a concussion thing. You don't look like there's visible physical injuries. Zinchenko. Hopefully that stoppage in time helps us. Zinchenko, blind pass, doing too much. Again, transition. Why am I seeing players walking? Southampton have shown they'll counter-attack to great effect. Why are players walking? I rate that, Jesus. We have to take that free kick. We have to. See, Kyle Walker-Peters thinks he's messed. The medic man is doing the sub thing, and my man is still fighting to get back on. Can't lie, big up our Dr. Gary, but this ain't your job, brother. Let them, man. Theo's chatting to him. Ref, why are we stopping the game for this? Ref. What's this? I hope we're still playing on. Theo can talk to him as much as he wants. The sub's been made. He's accepted it now, isn't it? Brother, come off the pitch. Sky Sports, stop showing him to me. Oh. Do you know what? He's jumped. Oh, he's tried to win a header, and Martinelli's just remained strong. He's rolled over Martinelli and dropped on the floor. And this is why we need some more physically imposing players. The next goal is so vital. God, please, we don't deserve to concede 3 here today. But as I said it once, and I'll say it again, until we improve our outlook on defending, we will not get to where we need to get to as a club. We need to love defending and putting in proper performances. Not saying we don't, in the same way we love these goals that we score. Needs to book him, but it's done, innit? Hopefully the ref remembers all of these things. Partey. Come on, boys. Gabriel, surely Trossard. I don't know for it. Do you know what? Odegaard might as well go left 8. Trossard go 10, man. Just play in the pockets. Ref. Kyle Walker-Peters. Hands, ref. Ref. For fucking hell, ref. You got to book him. Kyle Walker-Peters, shut up, man. Thank you. Come on, ref. Come on. What do you mean, hell? How are you pulling him? It's not even August. Why are you trying to whine with Dons? Why for that as well? Look what you're on. Beaky eats. Come on, boys, please. Stay calm. Bednarak, allow it, man. My man's still walking up and down, pacing. You're not. You're not the guy. You're not Surrey. You're not Ward-Prowse. No one cares about you like that. Get off the pitch. Go take a shower. Go and get checked out. Move. Sky Sports, stop showing me this individual. Please show me the game. Anyways, we got a free kick. Hopefully, it's a good delivery. Martinelli's over it. It's not even August. Why is he trying to cop a wine? Too excited as well. Martinelli even want to do that. Ref, are you watching the pushing? Are you watching the holding? All right, Gabriel and holding dive. Martinelli delivers. I mean, only Martinelli could tell me if he's going for goal or trying to cross. It's not it's not the worst of efforts, but fundamentally, it's not on target. We ain't hit the target enough for me. It's a decent delivery, but no one's near it. So, is it really a decent delivery? Martinelli's look probably to be the only difference maker per se. Shout out, Saka. But yeah, man. Bazzani, first and seconds, boys. Gabriel, someone could have told Gabriel. I reckon he's got the quality to chest that down there. Instead, he's headed it. It's been kicked forward by Southampton. Holding again. Someone talk, man. Gabriel's there on his J's. It's a fight. We can't physically move to them, so let's move the ball about. Don't matter how strong you are if you can't get near the football. Come on, boys. Not seen a lot. He's on his J's, and he's just playing poor. Martinelli's the only attacking player, really. Oh, Fabio, please, brother. It's a counter-attack. Partey, you might have to foul him. Partey, you might have to foul Walcott there. You might have to foul him. Walcott down this right-hand side. Don't foul him now. Don't foul him now. That's ours, ref. It's Southampton's. I can't lie. Is it play Tierney, bring Tierney on for the counter-attack and put Zinchenko in midfield? Between that and bringing on Trossard in some regards, I'm rooting for you, Fabio Vieira, regardless. But if nothing, there's going to be added on time. And again, we can see that these stupid times are switched on. I'll tell you, got to change something, Gaffer. I'll fully respect it if you want the same team to go out there in the second half. But between Trossard and Zinchenko, one of these guys has to come on, man. Credit to Southampton. It's a professional performance. They started well. They got the 2 goals. They've not played in dumb areas. They've counter-attacked. They still look like they can get another one. Don't look like a team that's bottom of the league. If I didn't know the league table, not the top 4, just the bottom table, pardon me, I would have. You told me Southampton the bottom. I'd be looking at you like you're smoking something special. Only God knows what's happened to them in the 30 other rug games. Ref, there's no way. Get up, play on. You're not fouled. You're not fouled. Get up, boys. Let's counter attack. Come on. Odegaard's on his own. You better get up. Get up, man. Not every tackle is a foul, and that goes for Arsenal as well. Holding. You're lucky, you know. You're lucky that ball was cut out. Martinelli's been found by Fabio Vieira. Come on. Come on. Shaky delivery. Ref, it's gone out. Ref, it's gone out. Corner. Thank you, ref. Why are you taking so long to give the corner? I can see from my own house it's gone out. What are you doing? What was that pause for? Fix up. There's 7 minutes added on. Come on, ref. Stop messing about, man. You can see Ward-Prowse is off the pitch. Stop peeing about, ref. Hurting people's feelings. We've taken the corner short. Is that the best thing? Hopefully. Stop playing with our dinner. Put it in the box, man. It's a scrappy equalizer. Setting Martinelli. Put it in the box, please. Martinelli delivers. Odegaard. Shots cannoned. Fabio Vieira. That's a decent knock. Ah, Gabriel over. Unlucky. Better, but we're not hitting the target. 7 minutes of added on time. It's not a game for you, Fabio Vieira, man. You know, you're my guy. I'm rooting for you, but you haven't taken your opportunity today, man. Where do you think Lavia ends up going back to City? I mean, he's been linked with United. Chelsea did they not actually bid for him the moment he signed for Southampton? I'm sure they'll be monitoring that, depending on what they're doing. Sure, everyone would have a look at him. Couldn't blame him if he wants to go back to City, slightly. But if Southampton stay up, in my opinion, with the Euros next year, which I don't even know if Belgium have qualified, if the qualifiers even started, surely it's worth just staying at Southampton. Zinchenko, keep that on Gabby. Ramsdale once. Oh, Gabby, you had to make that pass. Partey. Well in, Zinni, get your body there. Body, be brave, be brave, be brave, be brave. Well in. Gabriel, can we put our foot through it now? It's not the worst of decisions. Yes, it is when it's that. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. If you're tired, let the gaffer know. Oh, this is another engineered mistake. All right, Partey, well in. Ref, come on. Odegaard. Martinelli, Saka, Jesus running for. All right, boys, come on. Come on. I burn him, Saka, man. Saka's played to Jesus. Jesus, dive. I beg. Ah, the keeper came out early, stayed, he remained strong, used his body very well. If I'm harsh, Jesus, you're Brazilian, I know you're not a miracle worker, but I thought you could have done something special there. Yeah, technically, Jesus got a shot on target. Just now. I rate Kyle Walker Peters, but Nelly has smoked. It won't be the first or the last for that to happen to get that Saka ball into the box potentially. Come on, boys, please, man, please. Whatever was in our Lucas aids against Bournemouth, it needs to get put back in there. There must be some supplements you lot can take at halftime. Saka delivers. It's not the best of ones. Oh, ref, VAR, please. Oh, it's off the line. VAR, please, ref, the watch, please. Ref, the watch. The watch is not forthcoming. I think Holdings had the effort denied off the line, Martinelli lost it. Unlucky. Someone make the foul for me, though. Oh, I swear it's a Theo Walcott counter attack. Fortunately, Walcott's been forced out wide. He's done very well there, actually. Southampton have loved that from Zini. Ref, that's ours. Yellow card. I mean, it's a stupid tackle from Zini, but yellow card, ref. Come on, man. We playing football doing something else. Yellow card, ref. Come on, man. The rest angle made it probably look a bit worse, but... Boy. Off the line, man. Holdini. That's why he went Turkey for the hair tick. Oh, no, it's not actually. It would have been Benjamin White. He just tried to flick it on from the near post. Unlucky. But, hey, play to the whistle. We're lucky the offside flag comes, but why are we stopping? Kyle Walker Peters, you see you. You're lucky that my team's not as nasty as I would like them to be, Because I'd love someone to do what Casemiro did when he was at Real Madrid to James Milner. Make sure you're safe in that. But you need a kick. Fabio Vieira peeled out to this right-hand side. Come on, Fabio, man. Saka. Martinelli once. Partey said no. Partey. Yeah, from it got there, you knew it weren't nothing. Benjamin White. Trying to be too clever there. We've given it away. In fact, it's falling to Jesus. Brazilian settings. Odegaard gets involved. Should have banged it, man. Should have channeled it in a Gerrard. Martinelli on this left-hand side, seems to be for me, is the one that, if anyone's going to make a thing happen, I know he scored, it's him. Zinchenko. Martinelli. Where's the options, boys? Zinchenko. Partey. Don't panic, boys. Come on. This has to result in a chance. And there's games like this where we don't have that number 9 that Adebayor at Monaco where we can't go long. Fabio Vieira giving the ball away. Again, no surprises there today. Benjamin White, Martin Odegaard. Come on, boys. Just stay cool, man. Just stay calm. Zinchenko. Martinelli. Zinchenko. Martinelli. Gives it away. Fabio Vieira, no contest in midfield. And again, Southampton counter. Theo Walcott. Oh, is this going to be the same script again? Clearly need some more physically imposing midfielders. Our options are decent, but they're not going to take us out the hood, man. Southampton centre-back, Bella Koche. Oh, my days. No one following runners. Gabriel, thank you very much for being switched on. Partey, Vieira, a bit of quality. Launches it to Martin. Brother, please. Fabio Vieira, please, man. Please, man. Please, you're better than this, please. If I was describing you as a footballer and I mentioned ball retention, I'd say that's a strength of yours. You're making me look really deluded at this moment in time. Got a lot of time for you, but come on, please. Help yourself. Please. Please. I ain't trying to be that guy, but easily the worst 45 minutes. It's not where you start, it's where you finish, but easily the worst 45 minutes of a player at the Emirates or up there this season for an Arsenal player. Saka on his J's down the flank. Who's in the box though? It's horrible from Saka. It's falling to Martinelli. Martinelli saw a movie. It's hit Jesus. Oh, how have we not put that in the back of the net? Jesus is cannon the shot into a blue shirt. Zinchenko delivers. Appeals for Benjamin Doan. I knew you were going to get gas, man. They are seeing the lights, hitting it first time, thinking they're Wayne Rooney. Take a touch, please. I can't tell you a lot about football. Take a touch. Get in. It's half time. Get in. Get in. Aye, Ramsdale, stop saying sorry. Mistakes happen. You saved us bare times. You saved us bare times. Get in. The good, bad, and the... Nah, there's no good, but there's the bad and the ugly. Arteta, back whatever decision you make. But if I genuinely got to ask you, at this moment in time, would you take off Fabio Vieira? I think he would. And it's not just a Fabio Vieira thing. We're not doing scapegoating and all of that crap. He's just not it, man, right now. Might as well bring on Jorginho. At least with Jorginho, he's going to sit a bit deeper. We've got a bit of numbers there. You see a bit more with Jorginho in terms of ball retention between Jorginho, Odegaard going in that 8 and bringing on Trossard in the 10 for me, you know, or bringing on Tierney and putting Zinchenko in midfield. Something needs to happen, innit? Really. I don't think he's going to bet on Smith Rowe off the bench. I don't think he'd be the one, but like... Gotta have hope. End of the day, gotta have hope. We sit here, we feel sorry for ourselves. Now, this is where I see mentality and all of them, that jazz, them jazzes. 149 likes, people. Can we get to 200, please, people, by the end of the game? Is Jorginho on the bench? Yeah. Think Jorginho could move, but more forward if he plays Partey. Bring in Tierney, put Zinni in midfield. The boys don't want this league. Shut off performance right now, man. Pardon me. No one can tell me I'm not rooting for Fabio Vieira, you know. Look at this. Fabio, take your chance tonight. I'm rooting for the guy. I'm rooting. Always rooting for these lads, but they have to root for themselves. Right now, it's mad. What have you lot got to say? Fabio has no value to this team right now. If I say what I think about Vieira, my account will get locked. The commentator from the Netherlands said this is a great game. They only care about Ten Hag over here. Whole game plan put out the window in 30 seconds. Is it Vieira like 21? He's a big man. I never want to see Fabio in an Arsenal shirt again. Also, stop calling him Vieira. His name's Fabio Vieira, bro. Confused, but all right, my guy, man. Say, one love for the time. What's going on here? When you find out, let me know, man. Thought Vieira had it, but man don't know how to fizz the ball. All he wants to do is caress the ball. Not imposing himself on the ball. And as much as I don't know, we're not City in it, but like Fabio, obviously, Bernardo Silva is more physically imposing. But when you look at their body types, is there like you can't say Bernardo Silva is wham and Vieira is not. So why can Bernardo Silva hold on to the ball, put himself about, but you can't right now? And again, I think Fabio Vieira is lovely on a football, very all of that stuff. If I still maintain that, but based on the first 45 minutes, he's making me look like a crackhead. Seriously, like, and it's not all him. It's not all him. It's not all him. Not one player can say they're doing anything today. Martinelli, Saka, cool, you got assist. Martinelli, you're making things happen. We ain't got Jesus into the game, and Jesus has been anonymous anyways. Partey, cool. I think Partey's trying to take. You know what? Holding, please make it continue. Holding, you've not put a foot wrong. Ramsdale, you've not had much to do bar that save, bar that crazy stuff. You made a double save. You made a mistake. You need to clip yourself on the ear for that. But you've saved us many a times this season. I would say Gabriel's irrelevant from it. But Ramsdale and Gabriel, this is what I'm saying. If we keep going to the level that we're going, we might look at them roles a bit different. It's unsustainable to go where we want to go with this. He's in get here on the bench. Might even, bro. We might have to do a madness. He's in get here on this bench. We've had 3 shots on target. I'm amazed, really. I can't lie. We've had a couple half opportunities, you know, Benjamin White's effort cleared off the line, but we ain't put Bazanu under no pressure like that. And I have to give credit to Southampton. They've been, they're high press that the gaffer said they wanted to start with worked. That's how they got their goal. Yes, Ramsdale's made a mistake. And playing out from the back, that is even the best players, that's going to happen. But they forced that error. Second goal, we were too emotional. Hit us on the counter-attack. Lovely runs off the ball. We're very open on the transition. They've been very street smart. They've played where they need to play. They've gone long the majority of the times. They've made cute fouls. They've milked a couple of injuries. Again, based on what I've seen on the first 45 minutes or 45 minutes plus 7 minutes of added on time, I don't know how Southampton are in a relegation fight. As I said at the start, if anybody knows how you can bottle a 2-goal lead, it's us. It's us. So I need to see something changed. The mistakes have happened. It is what it is. I don't want to have to sit here. I watch all these games twice. I don't want to go over the game again. Hopefully we can have a little laugh about that. But from where we are right now, you take a draw, obviously. For me, you need a win. It's a good finish from Alcaraz as well. Even though Ramsdale's made the error, he still has a lot to do, if I'm completely honest. And if I'm honest, why has Ramsdale gone for the hard pass there? I know he can do it, and he's done it many a time. But he's tried to find Zinchenko when you could have probably popped it into Fabio. When in doubt, kick it out. You could have banged it into the channel. Or Gabriel's there. Instead, you done your thing. And you saw what happened. If you're not Rob Holding, Partey, Martinelli, and 2-degree Saka for that assist, I need a lot more. I'll be real with you, lot. I need a lot more. Forget the league and all that jazz. Do you want to win? Do you lot want to win? Do you lot want to give Southampton their first win at the Emirates and their first win away at Arsenal in ever forever? Do you want to be Charity FC and give a team fighting relegation 3 points? Credit to Southampton because they deserve to be in the position they're in, as stated. But boy, can't defend properly. And until we've made some massive improvements defensively, but until we really love to defend and take it to a new heights, we're not going to go as far as we can as a club. This is what I mean when every goal, you could say this, but this is what I mean when I say every goal is a cheap goal. Mad cheap goal, giving goals away. We have to just accept it. It's happened now, but boy, we sure don't do it the easy way, do we? Odegaard being stupid as well, really. Saka, Odegaard. I won't even get at Partey. I think Partey's kind of been killed there by Saka's pass, but we're being silly. And to be fair to Saka and Odegaard, you lot have played a part in our only goal of the night. So cool. Good finish from Martinelli. And I haven't seen enough people in the box at times. Martinelli's running in behind. Saka's got the ball. Nobody is in the 6-yard box making something. Or at least if you're not doing anything, you're taking a runner with you and leaving space. I love you lot, but at the same time, the half chances we've had on occasion, people are like, I can't tell professional footballers how to play, but it's like people are trying to be Wayne Rooney and Steven Gerrard and score screamers, really and truly. Just take a touch, you know. People are trying to be Wayne Rooney, Steven Gerrard, Paul Scholes.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Sometimes if you can't do them things there, take a touch, man. Just take a touch. It's cool. Just take a touch. Chatting to brighten the mood, people. Or it's mad. Smith has to leave. Arteta don't rate him anymore. I don't know what's happened, bro. But when you find out, let me know, innit? I don't know. I really have no clue. It's like we're in a dream. Shameless settings, man. Hey, man. Just putting a smile on you lot's face, man. Have to come on, man. We don't smile, we can cry, man. Appreciate you lot for tuning in. We're making Theo look like he's in his prime. What's going on? Because we're just moving, man. Like, I don't know. And this is what I mean by football's a lot more emotional than people give it credit for. And obviously, you know what, the mistakes happen. I just feel we're too emotional. When we went 1-0 down, we're too excited. We should have just played our game, kept playing what Arteta is telling you to play. Instead, we're acting like it's the 90th minute. We kind of got to throw the kitchen sink. And Odegaard, Saka, you made up for it. Unacceptable there, in my opinion, for the second goal. First one, Ramsdale, you tried to doing stupid stuff in it, really. And it was written, to be honest, I think we all knew it was written in the script that Theo Walcott was going to bag. Like, it was written in the script. It was written in the script. I can't imagine the bookmakers made too much money, but some of you must have. In fact, the odds must have been crap because everyone and their nan had to have been betting on that. You have to win in games like this. Smith Rowe was Mikel's top 4 man. Now you man are in a title race. You don't need him anymore. Chill. 6 goals conceded in the last 3. This is far from the league contending form. The league is completely over in 45 minutes if we don't turn up. Now, Ramsdale, you don't do that in the first seconds, lad. True. Vieira off, Trossard on. If he's going to bring on Trossard, if he's going to bring on Smith Rowe, you might as well throw Zinchenko in midfield. As much as I feel Trossard's the A option, I think throw Zinchenko in midfield. Tierney gives us a bit defensively because as the game goes on in the second half and we'll have to go forward and forward more, it just takes one counter attack. If Southampton don't force it and they get the third, it's going to be deflating. At least if you've got Partey in the 6, if you've got Tierney, you've got bodies back there. Even with Jorginho, because he's likely to, he doesn't run forward per se all the time, even though he's very easy to bypass in the middle of the park. He can't be any easier than Vieira. I'm not trying to jump on the scapegoating thing, but it's the end. I hope in the second half, if he comes out, he's amazing. But Fabio Vieira, I think we've seen enough from you today, really. Like, I can accept the fact that you're not physically imposing. You can go gym, but in your early 20s, if you're not of a certain level technically, you're never going to have it. And you're very, you're probably one of the best technicians within that Arsenal team per se. Not first, maybe not even top 3. They don't look like that in 45 minutes. You're giving the ball away. Nothing you're doing is working. Nothing. Your shots, you're passing long and short. You're getting bundled off the ball. I love Odegaard. I know Odegaard's wavy, but you can't have 2 Marga man in midfield when we're just open on the transition. It is what it is until next year because we can't do anything else. But Trossard and Eddie will work. Eddie, we're going to have to. If Jesus keeps playing like this, you're going to have to probably do that. All the talk about Arsenal bottling the title race this week. Ramsdale's watching De Gea on Thursday. Is our fear being displayed on the pitch? Probably. Rather put Trossard in for Vieira than bring in Tierney if we equalise and take the lead. I hear that. Southampton slightly got composure in that midfield to start carrying. Exactly. This is why we need to address that. The least Vieira could do is scumbag a goal contribution if he's going to perform like this. I mean, the least he could do is be a bit street smart like his fellow countryman Bernardo Silva and just take a little tumble in the box. The one thing that's annoying me is people are trying to score superstar goals unnecessarily. Like, I heard my neighbor wowling. He loves a bet. Vieira isn't offering anything, in my opinion. I would bring on Trossard. I'm sorry. Trossard, I'm reading 2 things at once. He would bring on Jorginho. He can thread a pass. Okay, let's regroup and get this done. Just saw the highlights. Holding getting way out of shape on the second goal. Gabriel on the wrong angle, letting Theo behind him. Has to close that space off again. Yeah, very disjointed. DG, regardless if we get a result, we're holding 5 against City defending like this. You are right, and we need to improve a tenfold defensively. But for now, let's, as I keep telling you, look, and I've been saying all week, stop looking at, not to stop looking because you have to, but stop looking at City and focus on what's in front of us, which is Southampton. They're fighting for their lives. It's a privilege to be allegedly, because I don't look at the league table, fighting for a Premier League title. They're fighting to stay in their life. This summer transfer market, we need a right back, centre defensive midfielder, centre midfielder, and a new winger up front. Jesus just needs to be less crazy with the passes and getting in people's way. Trossard needs to come on for now. The Fabio thing ain't no surprise. Bring on Trossard. Theo has scored more goals at the Emirates than anyone on the pitch. Should be used here. Probably the longest, isn't it? You know, was Saka even conceived when Theo Walcott was out here? Probably not. Time to roll the dice. No point waiting to see how the first 15 go. Make the attacking changes now. Trossard has to come on for Vieira. I would say, you know, on one hand, I kind of want to leave things as they are, but I must admit, this is one of the games, I need to see someone else on that. It will damage Fabio psychologically, but in life, you need that, innit? This is the Premier League. This is where Arsenal trying to be. If you're effing about, you need to come off. I don't want it to be all about him because despite people losing the ball for the second, Ramsdale's mistake, Fabio Vieira's, who can say they're doing anything? We have not won the 45 minutes. Probably ended, you know what? We've taken the game on the front foot on occasion, but would you rather have that or be in the driving seat with points? Are you leaving yourself too much to? And listen, I don't want to be one of them Arsenal fans relying on other teams, innit? Certain Arsenal fans, as much as Spurs, but we're relying on Norwich to beat them on the last day of the season. And in life, I don't like my life decided beyond the obvious by other individuals. And in football terms, I don't want where my team finishes being relying on other individuals. If it's in your hands, take opportunities. But it's chocolate teapot settings at the moment. If Fabio can't handle being taken off, He's not for us. He has to. Benjamin White, I swear he got hooked after 45 minutes against Rashford. He didn't let that stop him. He's back again. It has to happen. I'm hearing set players are pre in City. Focus on yourselves. Focus. Focus. Is the match still on? We'll restart in a minute. At this moment in time, there's a myth. There's a good player in Vieira, but he's not suited to play to the deeper role, and he's not Prem ready. We need to loan him back out next season. Again, for me, I hear you. I think he's got the capacity to play there, but not in games like this. You're not imposing yourself on the ball, physically or on the ball. So I'm not sure. Being ultra positive / deluded, no pun. If we win this, then the boys will be on a proper high going into next Wednesday. I hope so. But when the emotion of that calms down and you're in for your recovery sessions on Saturday, tomorrow, effing fix up. Simple as that. Can't keep doing these emotional games. Second change for Southampton, really. Is this going to be a positional change? It is a formational change. They brought on Lyko for Alcaraz. So that tells you, hopefully this is a negative sub from Southampton, but that tells you he expects to be on the front foot a lot more. Big up Ramsdale. Shout out Holding and Gabriel. And I know we're teammates, but Ramsdale, goalie spitting them gloves. And I'm not sure if I was Gabriel or Holding, I'd want him to touch me. I don't know what this means from Arteta. Has he said 5 minutes for someone? I don't know. But that's the thing. Jesus, I mean, Bernardo Silva is not physically imposing, but somehow he uses his body well. Like, you can't just shove him off the ball. So I don't know what he does that Fabio Vieira doesn't, but you need to call him. I'm sure you must be in the same group, WhatsApp group. Make something happen. Anyway, the second half is kicked off. We have to get it going. Simple. We need to find we need to be focused on a point right now. But if I'm honest with you, you need to find 2 goals. But let's get one and see where it goes. Again, let's not be too emotional. We will get opportunities as we had in the first half, but we didn't take them. Left back and right back or on yellow cards give them trouble early on. Again, yeah. And I'm sure if I remember correctly, you and me said that against, was it Liverpool? It might have been West Ham. But when we need to exploit those things, put him under pressure. But that might be why, Southampton expect to face an onslaught. Maybe that's why these things have happened. Southampton manager moving mad. I mean, so far he's got his tactics spot on, but that might be a negative. Bazanu and Bella Koche looked a bit shaky there. They've dealt with that. Well in Holding. Benjamin White. Oh, that was a bookie pass to Holding. Holding's that Holding's dribbling. Oi! Unlucky. Holding. He's gone off. I don't mind that. Look, even him is going, hey, how can you not like Holding? You're not very good, but you're cool, man. Went behind at half-time in the Premier League this season. From the 4 games, we've won 3, we've drawn none, and we've lost 1. So it's literally all or nothing settings. Fabio Vieira, Saka, that was okay. Must have learned that in Haylen. That pass looked dodgy, but it came off. Zinchenko to Martinelli. I think Partey can't afford to be the Partey he is with Granit Xhaka and with Holding in the side. But even Partey, like, you've been one of the better players. I might even need a bit more from you on the ball as well. Really. Rob Holding, come on, bro. Martinelli's forced it and made it a good pass. Fabio Vieira, come on, don't lose it against Ward-Prowse. How many years did you want? Zinchenko pops it through to Jesus. Jesus, is it a corner? Pressure the keeper. Oh, Jesus is appealing for handball. We're not going to get that. Man, I'm just waiting for the keeper to bring it down. At least barge him, foam on the floor. And how long's the keeper want, ref? Are you going to book him? Jesus appealing for a pen. I mean, hopefully we get Rob Holding wins the header. The seconds, though, boys. I mean, coming down from 2-0 is one thing. 3, near enough impossible, man. Aaron Ramsdale. Thomas Partey. No changes at halftime. I don't know what that meant, but I hope that meant 5 minutes. You lot that start this game, you got 5 minutes, or then Arteta's changing something. Might as well bring on Tierney, man. Tell Tierney just play as an organic left back, overlap, man. Zinchenko going midfield. Trossard and Tierney. Tierney and Martinelli just cause havoc down that flank, man. Just cause absolute carnage. Get Trossard on in the half spaces, and the fact that Trossard could, in terms of taking half chance, he might be there. To be honest with you, I don't want to take off Jesus, but it might just have to be Eddie or Trossard on for Jesus, like just as a striker. Obviously, regardless of if they're having good or bad games, you never want to take them danger men off. Benjamin White could be in here. There's no one there. Ward-Prowse has dealt with it. I can't lie, Southampton, I don't know why they look scared. Maybe I'm wrong, but they kind of look a bit scared. And I don't think there's a need. Again, football's more of a psychological game. I'm only watching Arsenal because I'm bored. Damn. We're playing some of the best football in the Premier League, and whether we're winning or losing, we're some of the most entertaining football matches to watch. Odegaard, Saka. Oh, it's cleared by Southampton. Again, it's this low block stuff. Holding well in. Someone make the foul. Adam Armstrong can't get there. Come on, Benjamin. We didn't need to go to Ramsdale. I think you're good enough to turn with that. Saints will drop off second half. They don't have 90-minute endurance like the Gunners. Neither do we, boy, because we haven't actually always started. Oh, my God, Zinchenko. We haven't always started and ended the game well enough. Zinchenko's like, you're on the yellow. You can't do anything stupid. Fortunately, Southampton have gifted it back to us. Saka. No way Benjamin can join you. He's knackered, man. There's no way he can join you. You're going to have to go solo, Saka. Saka to Odegaard. Oh, Odegaard, he didn't want it, man. You support Chelsea. We're losing to Southampton because we're doing the wrong things. You know, I've lost to just about anyone this season. Kyle Walker-Peters. Behave yourself. James Ward-Prowse, stop the cross. Don't let him get out his foot. Walker-Peters. Ward-Prowse, Walker-Peters. Technically, both England internationals, isn't it? Terrible pass into Theo Walcott. Oh, I can't lie, is it that? Southampton are in relegation, of course, they're scared. True, but they might as well keep doing the same things. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't, innit? Benjamin White. Partey. Fabio Vieira, ref, he's pushed off the ball there. I think that's a yellow. Zinchenko, almost found Jesus. And it won't be a corner. It's hooked clear. It's a throw-in. Boys, come on, man. Benjamin, don't let it go out. Thank you. Chelsea lost to Southampton. Exactly, behave. And Southampton always present a tricky test. Oh, ref! Oh! No way! How has Jesus not been given a pen? Bro, chat to him. Someone just do that to the ref, please. Chat, please. Please. Nah, you're moving mad. You're moving mad, ref. Ref, in the present day, you've seen them given. He's made no attempt to play the ball there. Am I reaching? Probably, but it's the letter of the law. Theo Walcott skipping past Zinchenko. Oh, Lord. Ref is letting a lot of things go for both teams. Odegaard, Partey. Come on, Fabio. Be strong. Ref, yellow card for Ward-Prowse. Surely no attempt to get the ball there. No attempt to get the ball there, ref. And we've taken it quick. Vieira, you're my guy, but this is one of them welcome to the Premier League games, man. You need to hit gym for 6 months. You'll be back, man. Shout Partey and Eddie and Saka and eat some real food and you'll be lit again. Maybe be like Mudrik and do personal training on your Instagram. Saka has been found by Benjamin White. Bukayo Saka. We need a bit of magic. Benjamin White. Partey. Odegaard. Oh, fuck sake. Ref, you're taking the piss. Ref. Come on. Odegaard this time. And I'm probably reaching with the Odegaard one, but come on. There's hands in the box, ref. Kroenke, I'm telling you, it's not too late to pay the ref, you know. Saka. Odegaard. Tries to find Saka. Benjamin White. Good defending by the left back of Southampton. Don't let him kick it. Benjamin, that's where we win it. Well in, Benjamin. Well in. Get your head up. Find Saka. Saka, hit the deck if you're not going to shoot. Saka finds Jesus. Is cut out by Southampton. Come on, boys. They're under sustained pressure now, but it don't mean nothing if we do not score. Man said Fabio's dad got hit by inflation. Mudrik is catching loose strays all night. The game's the game, man. I think he'll come good next year, but the game's the game. Kyle Walker-Peters to Martinelli. Martinelli, come on, please. Gabriel, Partey. This feels like Football Manager, man. When you just pepper a team and you get nothing to show for it. Martinelli, come on, that's poor. You know, you're better than that. Keep the standards. Unlucky, come on. Overhit that pass. Come on, boys. And I love you, manager Gaffer Arteta, but please, it's moments like this where they're sitting back now. We need to be a bit proactive. I don't know how on God's green earth Southampton have got away with that, man. Defo 2 pen shouts. Soft penalties, yes, but just because it's soft don't mean it's not one. And regardless of that, we should be doing a lot better. Ref, how long with the goal kicks, man? Gabriel wins the header. Jesus, it's a battle today, Jesus. And Martinelli, I can't lie, Wood-Prowse shouldn't be able to pluck it off you like that. Zinchenko, can we get out of there? It's congested. Thank you, Zinchenko. Hold him, play it to Benjamin White. Thank you. Benjamin White in possession. We just need a bit more. Benjamin White over the top for Saka. Get your body there. Get your body there. I mean, Saka's lit, but that right peg needs a lot of work and he's falling over. Get back up. Get on your feet, fella. Get on your feet. Well in, Odegaard. Saka, back it. Saka, if you got up quicker, you're not going to nick that back, you know. Boys, come on, Holding. Don't foul him. Holding, take your hand off him. Armstrong, Holding in no man's land. Gabriel, can we go back to Ramsdale? Thank you. Ramsdale, take a touch. Let's progress this. We're playing a bit better, but it's not enough. We need to go. Forget all of that, man. We need to go. I guess we have to remain calm, but with every minute that passes, just more and more nerves, essentially. Bukayo Saka. Oh, ref, that's a corner now. It's a corner now. Vieira doing the gassing up the fans. Yeah, do that. Go on the bench now. Come on. Arteta, make the sub. Let Vieira sit on the subs bench and gas up the fans. Come on. Got a lot of time for you, Fabio Vieira, but we need work, man. We need work. Just not you today. Oh, stop the short corners, man. In fact, you know what? We might cook something. Fabio Vieira. Martinelli. Come on, put it in the mixer, man. Squared it to Zinchenko. He's never shooting with his right foot. Fabio Vieira. If you took it off Odegaard, you got to make something happen. Arteta, please. Arteta, please. Arteta, please. And ref, how long is this keeper taking? Arteta, please. Please. You hooked Benjamin White after a tough 45 against Rashford. Certain man shouldn't be on the pitch again. Yeah, I'll big up my gaffer. I got a lot of time. You can gas up the fans, but the changes, please. Please, man. You got Jorginho, you got Trossard. You could put Zinni in there. We need some impetus in the middle of the park. Please, man. Please. Because certain players are being passengers, and when they're involved, oh, thank you, Lord. Arteta heard me. Trossard's on. Yeah. Fabio. Next year, next game. Next year, we'll see the best of you. Come on, get the jacket. Go and gas up the fans. Thank you, Arteta. Thank you. Trossard, please. This is what he's brought in here for. Surely Trossard's in the 10. Trossard, Zinni, Odegaard, please. Listen, I've got a lot of time for Odegaard, but you're not helping us today, are you? Like, you're actually not bringing nothing to the table. Like, bring on someone to try something else. Trossard in possession now. Fabio Vieira, apologies. Zinchenko, Trossard. Yeah, he's not bringing nothing. Exactly, he's on a baby thing, man. He's not serious, unfortunately. He's just not serious. Don't know, I'm not going to write someone off because Odegaard was a bit, well, still is, but was a bit soft when he joined us. Now he gets it a bit. We're having some defending to do. On the face of it, we've got about 6 shirts back to their 4. Well in, Benjamin. Well in. Ref, come on. You got to book him. He's kicked him. Ref, come on. And it's not a yellow card, but again, I just wish our players would be like myself. Just be a effing scumbag. Like, we've got to be nasty. Nice guys finish last, and that happens in football as well. Partey. Pay a lot of money for a Partey screamer now. Benjamin White back post with these scenes. Is Reece Nelson on the bench? He likes a storyline. Might have to bring on Eddie, but as anonymous as Jesus kind of is, I can understand the reluctance of sub, man. I don't want him. Martinelli, come on, man. You're doing too much. It's lit, though. Keep doing it. Don't listen to me. Zinchenko puts a ball into the box. Again, they can deal with that. They want us to do that. Just keep playing, boys. Just need a point at this point now. Giving up hope of winning, unfortunately. You know, I keep going to the end, but every time that ticks, the margin for error gets a bit crazy. Finally got man on. Now we've got some menace. Not criticizing Vieira. He didn't pick it. He didn't pick himself, but the change is one that's needed. There you have it. Pardon me, Trossard's fouled there. I don't know where the advantage is, ref. Where's the advantage? We played on anyway, so our players must think there's some. But look, there's 2 men in the box. It's falling to Saka. Saka, please, if you're not going to shoot, dive, bro. Oh, Jesus. into the hands of Pisani. He needs to be a bit more, you know. If Jesus just could have got there a split second earlier, leave his left peg hanging and just go, penalty. Ref, how long is this Pisani guy doing? Ref, you're taking a piss. Partey, what pass was that? Passing to your teammates like you hate them. It's in the keeper's hands now. Good keeper, this lad. Former City lad. But ref, how's he? Bro, we're approaching the hour mark and you still not booked him, ref. Are you even trying to ref it competently? How long is the guy taking? I respect it. I want Marky to do the same. Oh, Benjamin. Holdings found Ramsdale. Fair enough. Finds Benjamin White. Forward. Partey, forward. We're looking a bit leggy. We can't afford that now. Phil, when you find out what's going on, let me know. We're losing. Champions League's good, but had such a good season. It'd be nice to at least keep the fight going, and it'd be nice to cap this season off with something. But here's what it is, man. Gabriel. Just not ready for all these things. Martinelli. Bite your hand off for a point. We want to get 2, but another game that shows what midfield additions would do, what having a completely different profile up front would do. Zinchenko, that's a pass. Jesus, come on, that touch is brazy, man. Come on, Jesus, you're better than that. Every other day of the week, that's an elite touch from you. The one time we need it, it's not there. Come on, man. Jesus, Trossard, you lot are the guys that can make something out of nothing. Jesus, again, it might have to be an Eddie thing soon, man. I don't want to take Jesus off it. You always feel like you can make something happen, but it might have to be an Eddie thing. Ref finally talking to the goalkeeper. Right, you're warning him. After all this BS, you're going to warn, man. Really? You've warned him. So you don't think, referee, he's going to take the absolute P until you have to book him? Rob Holding wins the header. Trossard, well in. Oh, I don't know, actually. Well in. Well, you know, it's good enough between him and Partey. Saka. Surely Saka's fouled there. Ref, that's ours. Saka, take it quickly. All right, Benjamin, have it. Majority of the second half's been spent in their half, but it don't mean anything if you don't score. Need a bit of magic, but where's the magic coming from? That was a decent pass. He found Martinelli. Come on, Samba skills. Samba, rip him, man. Hit the deck. Martinelli. Partey, Saka, sorry. Offside flag. He's hit the bar. Ref, how? Hit the post, apologies. Hey, Jesus, you might as well come out wide on the left-hand side for a bit. Martinelli looks more like a striker today. Did it go out of play? Yeah, it did. Went out of play time ago, to be fair. The ref should have blown the flag time ago. Saka's hit the post. It wouldn't have counted anyways. Very painful, very poor. Holding wins the header. That's great, but who's going to win the second? Once again. All right, cool. Congratulations, Southampton, man. Boys keep fighting to the end, but I'm not happy with what I'm seeing beyond the obvious. I don't want to hear nothing after the game about regrouping and bouncing back, and you got to do that anyways. Big up you lot. I don't want to hear none of that. Lavio, shut up, man. You're not injured, man. Get up, man. If your hair was cut, you would look all right. I'm telling you, you got the boots, you got the nice little low shin pads, you got the nice wavy GB single plats, but you didn't come here to ball today. You're meaty, man. That's why City didn't want to play. You're meaty. I'm just sour now. I don't even believe this. Ref, I hope you're adding it on. I'm at the place of despair now. I'm at despair. I hope that something can change, but Smash the like button, people, but it's mad. Stop showing us Bednarak. Why? What is Sky Sports' love affection with this guy? And the thing is, Southampton's Twitter admin's going to do the most on socials. I don't care about him being a referee. Why are you a manager? Sorry, why are you showing us him? Might just change the channel until this changes. I can take defeat. Winning, losing, drawing comes with football. It's just when we do it, it's some self-inflicted BS. Right? It is. Big up Lavia, same way. Hey, Lavia, stop. Eddie wants to have a chat. Eddie, I hope you're about. Chat to him. Please talk to him. Ref, I hope you got 20,000 minutes added on. Arteta, I don't know what you got to change, but you got to change something, man. Like something, man. Xhaka get well soon, man. If we have Xhaka, this same BS could still happen, but we'd look a lot better. Never have found ref suck him on a million times. Even the centre back is laughing with Jesus, ref. You're getting conned by everything. How many games have you managed in the Prem? Look at Ward-Prowse moving the ball forward. Have you even told him to put it back? You're either being a prick on purpose or you're not aware of anything. Either way, stop reffing in the Prem. You haven't got any of the major decisions wrong, but it's the small little antagonizing ones. Consistently. Theo Walcott starting to forget he's a Southampton player or Partey bringing out his glitch. Southampton corner. Arteta, you got to earn your money now. Make the change, man. Don't want to see people warming up anymore. Bring Dons on. Who the hell is that from? So he's the black kid from Southampton warming up. Who's that? See, look at the Lyco guy gassing up the fans. I can't lie, this guy's a rattler, man. Just licking his lip, put his tongue out of that. Boy, if we can see the third, it's proper over. Set piece. You knew what time it was. Credit to Southampton. That's it. Credit to Southampton. You knew what time it was. Ward-Prowse over a set piece. We are dodgy at defending set pieces. I don't know why I'm seeing players' heads drop. Why is your head dropping? Get used to it. If you want to take Arsenal back to where it needs to be, you need to get used to this stuff. And this Lyco guy, he knew what time it was. The sub has scored. It's not our sub. There's terrible marking. This is the problem with zonal marking. Terrible. No one's on the back post because we're zonal marking. He's run off Saka and Zinchenko. That is fuck it, man. Well done, Southampton. You deserve your 3 points today. Well in. Us. Forget it, innit? Just go home, man. You lot just go home. Go home. It's done. 2 goals is bad enough. 3. Forget about it. It's done. You knew what time it was. Dominated the whole of the second half. You knew what time it was. Not ready to win leagues and shit. Good team. Proud of you lot. You lot not ready. Look, man, I'm running into the same person. Anytime a team is half street smart, they have the better of us. Look at Ward-Prowse hitting the ball away as well. It's over, man. I don't care about no post-game press conferences. It's over, man. I told you, lot. Life is not Disneyland. Self-inflicted. You man are not ready. You're not ready. Big up Southampton. Look, man, the Saints. That's why they're about to take 4 points off us. Just like Everton, handing points. Credit to Southampton because they've earned it. 2 games played over City. 4 points clear. It's done. I don't want to hear no Disneyland BS about, oh my God, we're going to turn up against City. We have to try, but come on now. Football, you can always dream, but football's unromantic, you know. Yeah, Jesus, come on. Eddie, come on. Hey, Jesus, stop looking at the floor. Get up, man! It's gone well over the bar. Why are you on the floor? Oh, get up! I can take losing. It's when players start doing foolishness is where I get upset. It's a difficult chance for Jesus. Bring on Eddie, man. It's done now, man. Just bring on Eddie. It's not Jesus' night. Love the guy. Come off the pitch for today. We ain't tasted the L in time. Unfortunately, it's come at the wrong time when you're playing a Super City team and allegedly challenging for the league. The Saints have ended Arsenal's title challenge. Just have to grip it and go and get pause. Definitely on pause on that and go again next season. Why do they keep showing Bednar? This is what's annoying me about Sky Sports the most. Why? As it stands, that moves Southampton to 19th. Wait, but you lot, I told you lot, you don't want to keep focusing about fucking Man City and all these things. Focus on what's in front of you. Yeah, who wants to go raving next week? Tomorrow and today. We can go tomorrow. We can go today. We can go Sunday. Forget all of this, man. It's not a football team this weekend. Forget it. It's over. Forget it. Just make it 3-2, patting up the goal difference, man. Credit to Southampton. Can't talk highly enough of you. They deserved it. So, you lot stop fucking talking about it's in our hands and we can do this and that. Shut up, man. Trying to hear that. But not you lot. I don't even say you lot. You lot are nasty enough. You're not rugged enough. You're not horrible enough. Too nice. And I hate the fact that I say about Arsenal, but you know, the mentality is different. I'm not going to say you lot's mentality is poor, but you lot are not. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Yeah, unfortunately, man, ain't just got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got that nastiness to just pattern it. Oh, man, how have you given a free kick for that? How have you given a free kick for that? Anyone half street smart and this ref is falling for it. It's just the way that we're playing is unacceptable. Ref, come on, ref. He's basically off the pitch. We're really going to wait for man to do stretches. Ref. You're lucky you're a Premier League ref, you know. On my life, if this was happening in Marshes or Enfield, on my life, you're getting wrapped. I am wrapping you. I'll do the time as well. You're getting wrapped. You're getting wrapped. You're getting wrapped. You're getting wrapped. As soon as you're in the car park, you get wrapped. You get wrapped for this foolishness. You're getting wrapped. I don't even, obviously I care about the title, but it's just the way, isolated to today, it's the way we're playing. Like, keep saying the way we've been moving this season, people are putting us on a level, and fans as well, that we're not thinking that we've skipped the game. You can't skip things in football. Zinni's off, so who's left back? So what? We're just exposing this thing even more, just a straight free at the back. What are we doing, Gaffer? Jesus going out there? What's going on? Now, man, want to change things where you conceded too. Ref, how? The guy is still wasting time. This ref's a Southampton fan, or maybe the City. And Southampton haven't needed the ref for what it's worth to win the game. They deserved it. Why couldn't you, man, play this game on Saturday, Sunday? Now the weekend's ruined. I'm just going to be vexed. The worst thing is waking up the day after a defeat. No point in there. I don't look at the league table and all this with BS, man. The worst is, as much as I love us, I can't. Like, the worst thing is belief, you know. Like, I'm believing some madness is going to happen. I hope to be wrong, but like, I look around, I don't see man inspired. I see a bunch of good footballers, but I don't see players with the mad thing in them. You lot don't want it enough, and it kills me to say it, but you lot don't. You've done well, you've improved well. I think you lot all like want to be good, but you man don't want to seize it. You lot don't want to seize the opportunity we had at hand to win this league. You don't want to do that. The way you play, you don't want to do that. I'm not even talking about the mistakes. The mistakes are one thing. You've been on top of Southampton in the second half, so why have they scored one more than us in this half? I love you. Move, please, man. Love you. Oh, I swear we're getting the City. Southampton fans boying us. We deserve it. This is what happens when you play like this. You get boys. Saliba's stressed. Saliba's stressed. I'm stressed as well, my guy. Stressed as well. Tierney's stressed. Everyone's stressed. Because the thing is, big up Southampton, but you don't know you're going to lose your next game. This is the most everything about it. There was me, like, oh, you know what, I try to do the positive thing, like, we're going to win 4-1 today. Shit, it could still be 4-1 just to Southampton. Bringing on Suleiman and that. We're chasing the game, now you got to deal with a pacey winger. Wait. Don't want to hear nothing. Don't want to hear nothing. This is why the game's taking forever. The linesman... You should be allowed to scrap, man. Should be allowed a little, like in ice hockey, you should be allowed to scrap. Henri Vex. This is what you're not doing in front of the man, the legends. Safe. Love this club, love these boys, proud of you, but you know, broke my heart today still. Broke my heart. Broke my heart. Captain coming out and saying, oh, we need to perform for 90 minutes. Big up Odegaard, you weren't wrong. Easier said than done. Talk is cheap. Well, Champions League qualification ain't confirmed because you didn't win today. Written in the script. When the Saints go marching in, I guess, Martinelli's lost his juice this half. Arteta, come on, bro. You got 4 more subs. What's going on? Well, 3, actually. What's going on, big man? Please. Make something happen, man. Odegaard, hurry up, man. Arteta, stop all of that complaining stuff. Do the managing team, please. Gabriel fouled. I swear that if this wasn't the love of my life, Arsenal. Armstrong, oh, please. Party. The man's taking the ball and walking off, and we're not rapping use. What are we waiting for? Hey, ref. Hey, look what he's doing. We're too nice. Slap him. It's the performance that is peeing me off. It's the performance. Saka well in, but the juice is gone. Jesus tried the thing, he's dead. Saka just kick use, man. It's a fighting thing now, man. Oh, my man even changed it. Well, my man even kind of tweaked his formation for a second as well, bro. Gaffers, as much as I love Arteta, you've been done today tactically. I can't catch you. Even in the second half, initially he brought on another big up Theo Walcott, by the way. He brought on another defender and he's changed it again. Everybody's lost today. Arteta's lost against his counterpart. Man, I smile, bro. Who is this shit with this shit game rolls as well? Like, man, I'm laughing. Armstrong, you're crap. You are crap. Pick up you for the 3 points. You're crap. Regardless of if Southampton in the Championship or the Prem, you need to get sold. You are shit. And this, you just know this Buki that they brought on. I don't know. You've never seen you. You're the sort of guy to score again. What, we couldn't play this game midweek or something like this had to be played today. Friday, ruin. Weekend, ruin. But by Saturday, I'm at that point where you just accept it. This is what I was big up Gunner King, but this is what I was trying to tell him. Like, we can do all these positive chants and these motivational quotes, bro. Man ain't got it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I can be proud of my team. We just ain't got it. For what allegedly we're fighting for, we ain't got it. It's not even an ability thing. We ain't got it. Ref, hands. Jesus is nutmeg, man. Oh. How's the ball not in the back of the net today, man? Odegaard, please, just pass it, man. Party's tried the shot. No way you can look at this team and say we don't need 2 centre mids, a physical striker. As a minimum, Gabriel puts it into the box, but there's no physical done. So what we doing really? Like, really and truly, what we doing? Like, I think we'll actually get a second, but what we did, really and truly, what we did? Martinelli. We'll get a second, but I don't think we'll get a third. Saka's tried to shoot. Well, in fact, I don't even know, man. Credit to Southampton. So resolute defending. Hold in. Remember yourself. Well, you don't even need to go back to Ramsdale there, you know. I'm gonna need a few hours to even think about you lot again. You know, broke my heart today. Winning, losing, drawing comes with football, but you play like this, cheap. It broke my heart, man. When I'm looking at these Southampton lads, even then, commitment, whether the subs, look, my man's hamstring is dead. He's still fighting. I ain't seen what I've been seeing all season. Broke my heart today, man. Broke my heart. Heartbroken. Obviously, the league and all that crap is one thing, but the way you man are playing, heartbroken, man. Still love you, lot. Heartbroken, man. Oh, man, are crossing the ball, no one's there as well. I swear, if this weren't us, I'd lock it off. If I didn't love you lot, I'd lock this off. I don't actually want to watch this anymore. Arteta, there's 11 minutes left. Why do you make something happen, man? Bring something on. Got bare guys on the bench. Bring something on. Gamble now, Gaffer, man. You take off Odegaard half the time when we're somewhat entitled. You don't want to take Donny off now. Take Donny off, man. Take your hands off your face. I hate when I see my manager and players doing this. Why are we doing this? We're acting surprised. We're playing silly games and winning silly prizes. Why are we surprised? You know what? Wish I could go back in time. This time, 24 hours ago, everything was crazy. If you're not Partey, Holding, and to a degree Martinelli, I don't want to hear from you lot today, man. It's going to take me a while to get over this. Shout out Eddie, I can't even get you or Trossard, but and to some of my brethren that follow me and undoubtedly pinging off my phone, suck yourselves. Bro, this you is two. Who is this you from? So he's 2-1. Welling, Gabriel. Gabriel, I can't even get at you. Can't get at you as well. You tried the thing today. Scenes when Arteta in the 88th minute bringing on some people like they're going to make something happen. Again, the lack of street smarts. I hope to God City drop 2 points, but that's where it's done, man. This is literally insanity. Literally. And it's I Ward-Prowse. I back Hayes is just banging. We've lost the game. Just bang. Hey, Ward-Prowse, shut up. That's a real favela king, you know. Calm yourself down, pussy. Shut up, man. You're winning the game. Take your win. Shut your mouth, man. Credit to Southampton taking 4 points off us. I see a team that wants 3 points for whatever their objective is this season. Don't see it from us. I don't want to see none. I hope none of you lot are upset because you didn't play like a team that wanted to fight for something. You can't cry about nothing. The pain of discipline is worse than the feeling of regret. You know, with discipline, at least you can do something about it. Saka's tried a thing. It's meaty. Regret, you can't go back in time. I don't think you lot won't sleep well tonight because you don't know you haven't applied yourself individually and collectively. Gary Neville tried to tell you. I try to tell you. Those who don't hear. You know, it is what it is. If you don't hear, you're in issues. If you don't hear, you must feel. Simple. Credit. Listen, Southampton. That's their business. They've kept themselves up. They've kept themselves up. We haven't. They've wanted to do this thing. As I said, I don't watch Southampton week in, week out. I've only watched them a couple of occasions this season, but definitely, like, I can remember twice. They've wanted to achieve 3 points. I can't help but praise them. The focus will be on Arsenal. It won't be on Southampton. Unfortunately, many people probably thought they would get ripped. Many of their relegation fighters probably thought, yeah, Arsenal could do us a favour, Saka. No way we get a pen, bro. It's not adapting. When I was telling man to dive, man should have dived. It's not adapting now. It's bait. We're not even diving with conviction. We've had no shots on target for the 4 we've had. They've just been more clinical. Been a lot more street smart. We ain't tasted defeat in a hot minute, but it's come at the wrong time, man. Ref. Hey, you had 3 games. Hey, you lot are too nice, bro. Lavia's now. Now, man, want to bring on Nelson. With 6 minutes left. Bring up Nelson. Hope you score. Big up Martinelli. I can't get at you today. You actually did it. You actually with it today. You was actually with it. Nelson, I hope you do something. But man, I'm bringing on, like, what am I going to do now? What's Jorginho still doing warming up? Bring him on. Anyone on that bench who wants to play football, bring them on. Because players, certain man have started and they don't want to play today. I love you lot, but you're not going to kill me. Saka, don't do it. Trossard. Committed defending from Southampton once again, man. Gabriel's tried to get round the back. It ain't banged. I thought that was a corner. It's gone out. It's done, man. You lot, just get up, man. Fair play for your honesty, bro. It's crazy, man. No point lying with what's in front of you, innit? Like, your eyes show you what's in front. I can't ban the DG's a real one. There's other brothers that need to hold this. You can do whatever you want, man. Like, appreciate that, though. Credit to Lavia. You ain't got the... Oh, look. Even that Ward-Prowse telling him to take time. If I don't see an Arsenal player push this brother off the field, you lot have shown me everything about you lot. You lot are nice. I love you lot. But you lot are nice guys. Nice guys finish last. And we're not going to finish last. But in relation to what we're fighting for, we are. Nice guys finish last. I need bastards. I need mad dogs. When the sun's shining, we can do a thing. And again, it's a case of 90 minutes. I don't want to hear people focusing on the second goal or Ramsdale and all these things. They play a part. But they're all 1 or 2 minute incidents. Once again, have we done enough to beat Southampton across 90? No. Didn't do anything with the majority of the second half, being played in their half. Cool. The Ramsdale mistake is one thing, but that should have been the end of it. Southampton have looked like a football team. We ain't. Partey's been absolutely chopped. The refs expertly played advantage there. And if I'm Southampton, I'm putting the ball out of play, really. It'll eat up more time. Fans are rapidly leaving the Emirates. Trying to tell you, lot, they're not off this level. It's a different ball game. We talk about title races and stuff, and you lot better be careful you don't concede a fourth. Such is life. Nice boss out then. Can't just be about for good times. Football's filled of everything. We need it. We've been saying the same things, bro. Been saying the same things, man. That was gone time ago, bro. Nah, the title was gone time ago. The title was gone before it started, man. I don't know what place we are. I don't look at the league table. I don't know, man. Give a crap about that. 199 likes. Can we get to 200 people? Appreciate you lot, though, because unlike us today, you lot show commitment, consistency, and everything, man. Appreciate you lot on Twitch and YouTube. Saka delivers. Committed. I can't. Southampton have done everything. They deserve a day off tomorrow. Bro, you lot in London, you might as well go out. Southampton ain't even that far. Odegaard, at least make it 3-2. All right, get the ball. It's too late. Oh, no, I don't want to see this, but at least, all right, cool. It looks a bit close. All right, it's 3-2. All right, cool. Credit to you lot. It's 3-2. 3-2. All right, it's all right. But it's taking a effing fantastic strike. Taking a bit. Shout out Benjamin White as well. Come and get you. It's taking a look at what it's taken to score this second goal. It's taken some mad magic, and this is why we employed the guy. But how has it got to this? How has it got to this? How has it got to this? I bet we don't see time wasting anymore. 1 second, folks. I'm still here. If I don't get this charge, this thing's gonna die. Quickly run downstairs. To be fair, I'm surprised how long this laptop has lasted. It's not actually downstairs, it's actually in one. I can't find it. Put this on. I mean, I don't know, innit? Like, if there's some football dramatics to happen, do your thing, innit? But Eddie, Jesus' shot's been blocked. I don't believe in miracles. I can't lie. I think you earn miracles. I can't lie. This Lyco guy, I don't even think you're good, but I like you, man. Like, you're on the passion merchant thing. I don't believe in miracles. I believe in working for your goals. I want to be proven wrong. I don't believe in miracles. We ain't done enough. At least the scoreline, fair enough. It looks a bit prettier. I don't want to hear nothing about if this mistake didn't happen, that mistake. Well, it did. Oh, lovely from Trossard. Nelson, big save, big save. Yes! Right, get the ball. Don't sell it. Hey, Bazanu, behave yourself. I'm going to punch you, you know. All right, cool. At least we drew. At least we leave with something. It's over, but at least we leave with something. You know, this is what I mean about I love these boys, but they're going to murder me. This ain't good. This ain't good. This look, I will put 23-0. This ain't good. Like, I'm getting 28. Obviously, I hear you get your granddad's hairline, and my stuff is still fly. But you see, I'm gonna have to do the holding thing. This is why you lot need to subscribe. I need to get to X amount of subscribers because if Arsenal keep big up Nelson, if Arsenal keep maneuvering like this, my shit is gonna be down here, man. I can't take this. I love you lot, Gaffer. I can't take these emotions. Even when we win, I can't do this no more, man. I can't. Like, it's too much. Like nothing can break me apart from my football team. Like, what can you say? I can't do this, man. I can't, man. This is too frequent now, boys. Please, I love you lot. Saka. I'm inside the meme, man. Like that meme, like it's just. I swear I love you, Saka, boy. I can't lie. Listen. If you look get a fourth car, I'll go to church on Sunday. I can't lie. I'll go to church. If we fight ref, wallahi, it's a foul. Ref, where's the advantage? Ref, where's the advantage? How long is added on as well? I can't even see. How long's been added on? Please, boys, prove me wrong, man. If you look get a fourth, I'm going to church. I fully will. Nelson, shout out your thing. You did something. Party, I think you've done all right. It's too much, though, man. Coming from 2-0 down is one thing, but 3 is a mad thing. And if I'm Southampton, I'm vexed because you know what? No, Trossard, don't. Yeah, do the dribbling thing. Oh, he's collect the post. That's why. I don't watch that. You see, you get it. Gaffer, take off the jacket. How long's been added on? I can't see on my TV. All the guys gassing up the fence. 8 minutes. If you're Muslim, Christian, Hindu, Jewish, whatever religion, pray to your God or gods, please. Cronk, it's not too late, you know. Pay the ref. There must, last minute of the added on, we can get a penalty. Can do something. No. Southampton players are injured. Smash the like button. Appreciate that, Tappy. Ref, I hope you're adding this on because between the keeper and this, you're playing it. If you can't win, don't lose, innit? You say, man, try laugh. You think we're losing? You think we're like you, man, losing to Southampton and that? Top blue, shut up, man. Nothing different. You think we're losing to Southampton? Big up Southampton. Big up you lot. Because you lot would have taken 2 points off us same way. But you think we're you lot? Come on, man. Never in doubt, man. I can't do this. Crazy. I don't even know what my manager's saying, but I back it. Ref, come on, man. If my gaffer is touching his watch, then something's going wrong. I'll stop talking to you. You're banging, man. Come on, man. Come on. You're boying it. Listen, if we get a fourth, I'm going to church on Sunday. I swear down, I'm going to church on Sunday. Or we might concede a fourth. Still, Southampton, I say we just chill out for a point, you know, because, yeah, thank you, Benjamin White. I lied, Southampton. I lied. Ref, send him off. Ref, send him off. Take it quickly. Take the free kick quickly. Get up, Jesus. Soldier that. Come on. At least we leave with Simon. He's cool. He's kind of cool. He's not cool, but he's cool. I hope there's a miracle on Wednesday, innit? But I don't. Yeah, I think we got a snowball's chance against City. Saka, Jesus. Saka goal and assist. Or leave him inside. Come on. Let's stop this. Come on. There's no margin for error now, boys. Odegaard drifting. Saka, come on. Be strong. They're going to foul you. Be strong. When Trossard, Techers. He's tried the thing. Saka. Oh, Jesus. Voila. Oh, ref. Come on, ref. Ref, you're boying it now. Ref, you're boying it. Come on, ref. No, ref, you're boying it. Jesus, a liar as well, but I'm backing it. Jesus, oh, boys, come on, man. Nelson, just wide. Nelson, you want a couple more zeros on the contract. You have to hit that correct. Oh, it's a corner. My bad. Surely. Have we been given the corner? Holding. He's better than no, please. I look at the fucking VAR, man. Is Arteta bringing on more subs? Is VAR looking at this thing? Or the fans them are just chanting, boys, please, man. Hey, be brave. Why are guys running away from the ball? Why are we running away from the ball? Oh, God, I like that. You tried to foul him off the ball. Well in, Nelson. All right, Nelson. Hey, shut up, Southampton. How are you peeling for a free kick for that? Nelson showed him Jim. Jesus, Brazil stuff, Brazilian stuff. We just need magic. Gabriel, you chill though. He's centre back. Nelson, come on, something wavy, something from South London. Come on, something wavy, decent. Knock into the box. Oi, Eddie. See, oi, Nelson, well, ref. Oi, ref. I pay this guy whatever he wants. Please, just pay the ref. Just pay the ref the peace, man. Just pay the ref the money. Ferguson, did it work? Gabriel, don't do it. Everyone just be calm. Only got ourselves to blame. More drop points. These last 3 games have showed us what we need to improve on for next season. Jesus, bro, if you're tired, let the ref know, man. Somebody, oh yeah, we can still concede. Someone make the foul. Yes. Bro, how have Southampton still got the ball? Oh, you see you, man. You see you. So you're not on my Christmas list. You know, I respect it from Southampton, but it's so frustrating against your old team. Now everyone's getting cramp. Oh, I've got cramp. Oh. I respect it. I would be doing the same if Arsenal were winning or if we were in you lot's. I respect it. I've got nothing but admiration for Southampton. I don't understand how you lot are in this position. But for Arsenal, look at what we're doing. The very fact of what we're doing and how I'm feeling just says everything. There's a lot of good things we've done this season. There's a lot of things to build upon. But you see where it comes to that added stuff to win the league, we ain't got it. And I hope despite all of this, we somehow do it, allegedly. Okay, I don't look at the league table. It's definitely, this is the last 2 games were 2 points dropped for us. This is definitely a point gained if it stays like this. And it still feels like someone's going to get robbed. Partey, look, well in Partey. Trossard, come on, wavy stuff now. Eddie, hit the deck. Look at Jesus on the other side. Please, Nelson, please, man. The power, big up Gabriel. Gabriel's basically moving like a winger. The centre half, Gabriel. Partey, don't do it. Partey. My man, bro. You're doing too. Did you see the thing with you lot? You're doing it for YouTube. You're doing it, bro. Partey, you've scored bangers. Why, bro? Especially for someone so sensible. Why, Partey? Please tell us why. Why would you do that? I like the fact that the space opened up, but you have to work the keeper. Why, Partey? Why? Seriously, Thomas. Why? 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 Why did you do that? Bro, I respect Southampton, man. Look, this keeper's got to get away with murder. Get away with murder. I don't even know how long's added on. Shout out to you, Holding, as well, man. You didn't even put a foot wrong today. Trossard, this Coletta Sar guy, committed from the Southampton subs. I can't lie. If we somehow nick this, which I can't see, mad. Eddie, come on, Eddie. All right, long throw. Who's got the long throw? Trossard's taking it. Nelson, hold it. Please, boys, man. Holding. Odegaard. It's all got to be perfect. No one be a hero. Don't force it. No one be a hero. No one be a hero. Please, just keep passing it. Trossard puts it in the mixer. Oh, Benjamin. Jesus, Brazil. Oh, ref, come on, you're buying it. How many, ref? Come on now. Please, ref. He's kicked. Ref, man. Please, you can't keep doing this. Please, ref. You have no integrity. 0. Holding. First time he's put a foot wrong. This guy's got no integrity. Why are you, man, dropping to the floor? Why is Omar? I know you're exhausted, but why are you dropping to the floor? Get up and get in. Clap the fans for coming and get back in. You, man, can't be tired. I love you, look, but you can't. No one can be tired. No one can be tired. You're not tired. You lot can't be tired. Get up, man. I want to see no one feeling sorry for themselves. Count your effing blessings that you somehow got a point. Because in the lot, 3 draws now. In the lot, and I expect it because we're performing at a level that, as much as I love us, that we're not built for. In terms of a team fighting for top 4 and all of that jazz, we're doing great. If you're looking at fighting for this league title with the margins, at this moment in time, we ain't got it. Count your blessings. The last 2 draws against Liverpool and West Ham were points gained, were 2 points dropped, sorry. This is a point gained. Make no mistake. Somewhat blushes have been spared of individual mistakes, of a lack of quality across 90 minutes. And I don't want to hear not a single player from any fan of Arsenal blamed for this. We're in this together. Yes, some players have made mistakes. Ramsdale, I don't know what he's smoking. But the very fact that we're still in this talk is because of some of his saves. We were too emotional when we conceded that second, trying to chase the first. You lot talk about these things time and time again. Yeah, you can be top of the table with 32 points, allegedly. 32 games played with 5 points. City win the next 2 games, they're a point above you. You hope City drop points. You don't need to show your mental. Count your blessings. Odegaard and Saka, well in for your parts. Martinelli, shout out. In fact, Martinelli, Rob Holding, to a degree, Partey, and I'm missing out a couple, but them 3 calm. Count your blessings. Naivety, once again. Making things harder than it has to be. And again, as much as I love you lot, this has been here all season. This was here against Bournemouth. This was here against United. This was here against Villa. The fact is we won the games. This was here against Leeds. This was here against Brighton. These mistakes. And again, yes, we want to bring titles home, but it's isolated to this 90 minutes. You lot are killing yourselves, and it breaks my heart. Because you are making it 10 times harder. Ultimately, to come from 2 goals down and get a point is amazing. But 2 goals is one thing, let alone a third. Southampton, credit to them. It's 2 points dropped for them, and they're back to 20th. They pressed us high up the field for the first goal. Credit to them. Second goal, countered lovely. Defended well, mucked in. There were times where they were in the trenches. Ramsdale, don't you dare apologise. You're still my keeper. You held it L today, stupid today. It's calm. But that's it. It's done. I don't want to hear talking from these lot. I love you lot, but I don't want to hear talking. Talk too much. And these last 3 games probably overperformed the whole season they were due. We somehow got out of it. But it's another game that feels like an L. It's completely different in the sense of the last 2 draws. We done so well for 20 minutes and then started chilling off. This game, fair enough. 1 mistake, all right, cool. Not to exclude Ramsdale's, but 1 mistake, you can account for that within 30 seconds. To be 2 goals down after 14 minutes is unacceptable, especially for a fast-starting team like us. There were periods, second half, until we conceded the third. And in fact, the whole of the second half, really. First half on periods where they're more dominant team, but it needs to be changed. It needs to correlate to scoring. There's not enough. You need a more physical number 9 that can be knocked into. Ball can be knocked into. Need them next midfielder. Xhaka's not there. It's down the toilet. Can't keep relying on Zinchenko or left back to create things as much as I like it. That should be an enhancer. Credit to Odegaard. Character. Man can't say we ain't got mentality. We're still got a lot of the same old BS, but people can't sit here and say Arsenal ain't got mentality. Have we got the mentality to win a league? I think not. There's definitely a mentality shift. There's definitely more hunger. We're definitely more competitive. But that added bit to win a league, you can't keep... You've made it harder than it needs to be before this game. You can't keep doing this. It's boys against men, us against City. Now, we hope with their fixture calendar list and everything they're challenging for, that they drop points. But anytime it's not in your hands, it's done. There was high stakes already on the Man City game. Somehow it's got even higher. And if I was a betting man, as much as I love you boys and I love this club, you know already the answer, innit? So is it, I mean, in a sense, must how to a degree how Liverpool and West Ham felt, even though they could have won them games, in that it's a point gained. But it's the third game in a row. For me, it feels like another defeat. I thought you needed 6 points, in the 2 previous games to heading into City on Wednesday. I thought you needed 4 minimum, at least a win. Boy, now the next time City know it's in their hands. Now, we ain't won there since like 2015. I hope that life is like Disneyland and we go over there and we do something. But as a better man, but we're going to get our asses handed to us. At best, it's going to be the same thing it always is, where we match City, we're even dominant in periods under them, and then they make the difference. For Southampton, a point don't really help them at all, really, and it's 2 vital points dropped. Because they've now played a game ahead of everyone up until, apart from West Ham, who have 30 games, but they played 2 more games. They played a game more than everyone in 12th. Self-inflicted. Even when City win this league, as great as they are, they haven't won it because there's a golfing talent. In fact, they have, because the quality over a 38-game period would have shown that, even if they're not the same City. But you lot have effed this up. This is why I'm so focused on fine margins, especially games that we win and we get away with, because nobody cares about Villa. Nobody cares about Bournemouth. Yes, their games, you're poor, you get over it. Nobody cares. But the same things in several games this season, for as great as we've been, have been there in these last 3 games. At least I can watch match of the day. Innit? At least the weekend ain't ruined. Wednesday, though, I don't know, man. There's one thing for sure, though. I love this football club, but it ain't good for your heart. It's not. It's not good for your heart. This football club is not good for... They definitely this emotional football. We're very emotional. I think, and to be honest with you, we only really showed emotion that cost us for us when we conceded that second, really. I think we were too excited with putting it right immediately. Sometimes you just got to accept that it's not your day, man. Credit to Saka for doing something in it, but well, on the basis of things, a point's probably the best result in it, based on that second half. But City will draw once in 8. It's out of our hands now. I don't doubt you, but anytime it's not in our, sorry for the time of people, anytime it's not in Arsenal's hands, just like with the top 4 base thing last year, I'm not involved, man. Making it harder for ourselves. Anytime it's not in our hands, like in life, I don't like my life being decided by other people. It's not in our hands anymore. So, and it's not even that. It's not even just that. It's rocking up, not signing centre mids in the summer. So you rock up in September with Lokonga in midfield and dropping points there. As great as we've been this season, we've done some good things this season. But in terms of marking it with some silverware, we're not cut out for it. You know, in other worlds, we've probably done enough to win the league. But you're fighting a giant in City and Pep, a well-engined unit where everything is not pretty much perfect. Fighting for history where they could win a treble and even more dominance in the league. You have to be near enough perfect. I wouldn't say we've bottled this season or had a bad season, but it's disappointing and it's disappointment, man. Second half, on that basis of it, we deserve to get something out of it. I do, you know what? If there is any positives, at the end of the day, he came from 2 goals down. There was some character, but the criticisms, too emotional once again, very naive once again, very, not taking. I don't think we really put Bazanu under enough pressure, really. And when we do, it's not really, we're not doing enough to score. Shout out to Martinelli and Saka. Well, no, Martinelli, Saka as well, but Martinelli and Odegaard. Thrown it, man. Thrown it. 9 points available, 6 points drop. You've only picked up 3, if my math serves me right. It was due to happen at some point, but well played to get a draw. But man, he's not getting the ref's not getting a Christmas card from me. 100%. Do I think the ref impacted the game? No, but I think Arsenal are doing this thing where we start moaning about the refs. I don't think the refs got any major decisions wrong. I can't criticize him for that. But maybe on reflection, there's definitely a pen shout. Don't know how long it took. I don't even know if the keeper's been booked at this moment in time, and several other things. Anyone with any bit of street smartness, which we lacked, which City had, Southampton had, they were getting something today. We got a point, bro. You coming from 2 goals down ain't for everyone. United fans, Woozy, chill out. Coming from 2 goals down ain't for everyone. You know the thing. You think Saka's Jadon Sancho? We don't go out like that. We don't go like that, and I definitely don't want to see Chelsea fans amping. Marcel, go away, bro. Big up you lot, man. Santa Claus, Arsenal, credit to you lot. Thank you to you lot, though. Santa Claus, Liverpool, we got bare points of you. What are you talking about, fellow? I'm just sour, man. I got nothing left. At least I'm just cool because I can check my phone. I know it was a bit flamed them times. Hey, man. You tried it. Hey, you got out of jail there, man. Got out of jail, man. See, this football thing is emotional. Really, Ren, if you're watching, you're shameless. Saka got a goal and assist, man. You tried to rub out Saka. Allow it. That's my guy, though. Man, tried it. But I told you, I've been saying, unfortunately, I've tried. You lot called me negative and things. It's just, I can only go off what my eyes show me. And sometimes your eyes deceive you, but like, you can only go off what your eyes show you. We just haven't got that. We just haven't got that to win the title. As much as I love Arsenal Football Club, we just haven't got that. We just haven't got it. We've shown in stages we've got it, but that extra level is not there. We've hit a bit of a rut. I need to get out of it and quickly. And it's not going to happen. People feeling sorry for themselves. People dropping to their knees at 90th minute. Oh my God, we ain't won out. You think the world cares? The world don't care. Get on with it. Pick up Holding. There's another game where no one can chat crap about you. Shout out to Southampton. No points for him, man. It's bad for everyone's health, man. I don't want to buck City. I don't want to buck City, bro. I don't want to play City. I'm not looking forward to Wednesday. I hope that it's Disneyland and all these things, but if I was a bit, we're going to get savaged. Better pray, man. If we beat City, honest to God, I'll apologize to these players. What do you mean no balls? How can you say we ain't got bollocks? Man said, come on, you Spurs. Get in the bin, lad. As I always say, big up to all of you lot tuned in. I can accept verbal from Liverpool, from Man United, from City, from Chelsea. They've done it. They've done things. The fuck has Spurs done in this team? The only relevance is the fact that you're in North London like us, and we were kind enough to come from South London and actually help out North London. It'd be a waste of. Absolute waste of. You know how many jobs we just from being Arsenal we probably given to North London? You lot ain't. In fact, I'm lying because when I was 16, 17, I used to work at Spurs. And boy, all I know is if you was in Goalmouth and all these things and you was paying X amount of grands a year to get that box at Spurs, you ain't getting your money worth. I don't know about now, but you ain't getting your money's worth. I was making sure you ain't getting your money's worth. I don't want to hear it. Spurs, stop it. You ain't got no manager. Richarlison ain't scored in since Wade. Like, stop it, man. Stop it, man. Theo Walcott's fallen off a planet and came back as a footballer. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. Ramsdale set the tone. We would have. We would have qualified for the Champions League if we won today. Swear. I never knew that. Some professionalism would be nice instead of keeping entertaining neutrals. Amen. Hey, man, I don't know what Laurie's saying, man. To be honest, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I love Gabriel done nothing, but I've said it. Like, I believe in Ramsdale and Gabriel, but if we keep this trajectory up and they don't get them bozo moments out, the margins for error only get thinner and thinner, and there might have to become a time where certain decisions are made. Can't say so. It's out of our hands, man. The great I am, I hear that's out of our hands, man. Listen, I'll be the first one to say I am sorry. And if we beat City, if that you're right. But bro, this ain't Disneyland. We can think. I'm not saying to just wallow in misery, which I'm not doing. I'm not just saying to just drink the positive Kool-Aid. But we can do this Mighty Ducks thing. We can watch as many motivational documentaries as we want. We can look at the fine margins and all of them things. You know, in your heart, no matter how much you want to like the sun, it's clearly raining, and you just want to sit there. Not saying you, but in general, people sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I hope it's raining," but one day it's gonna stop, bro. Keep fighting until it's done, innit? But you know it's peak now. It's peak. I hope City drop points. I hope they don't do that treble. I hope that we do a thing against City. But we ain't won there since 2015. It comes down to fine margins. Granit Xhaka needs to get himself fit. Players are feeling sorry for themselves. They need, hopefully it's fourth time lucky. It's out of our hands, bro. It's gone, man. You've got to beat and compete with them. Competing, we've shown we can compete with anyone. It's about winning now. The last 2 times, probably even the last 3 times, City at home this season and last season, and in the FA Cup at the Etihad, we've shown we can compete. Even before we beat Liverpool this season, we've been probably doing a bit better against them, still losing, but doing a bit better against them. It's not about competing, man. Got to win the thing now. It's not competing. Southampton are fighting relegation. They were brilliant by their standards today. They competed with us. A point don't help. Well, it does, but it don't do much for them. It don't lift them off 20th. There's a fine line between competing and getting the numbers on the board. And I don't think you're wrong. But that's the harsh truth. So there's reasons to be positive about City and this and that. But the more that we keep doing this, the more the fine margins become clearer and clearer. So I hope to be wrong. If I was a betting man, I know I ain't losing my money. You lot can lose yours, but it's out of our hands, man. It's gone. It's gone. It is over. Someone said Deluded never smiles. I ain't ever gonna smile like this, man. I don't understand why you're trying to troll. I ain't smiling, but if your mum wants to butt me, I swear down you see as much. I get the aggressive shillelagh. I cannot cap. I ain't done that in a while. Stop the nonsense. Anyways, Haaland's a scumbag, man. You got to stay humble. Of course, I was humble. The cracks have been there. I love my team. I love what we're doing. We're moving right. But isolated for what we needed to achieve this season and what we find ourselves in at the moment, I have to look at them in a different light. And I think there's a lot of positives. But there's that added bit you need. Haaland tweeted. What did he say? See this guy? Haaland, man. What has he said? Fair enough, Haaland. Man said mood still. Fair enough. It's been a good run. It's been a good run. Belly Ren, you're not making sense. You're meant to be a Rasta and you eat pork. These are the dons that are chatting. We're taking it there, man. Man, fuck all man. Big him up, but fuck him, man. Fuck him. Big up Total Flips for that raid as well. Fuck him. Like, he ain't got nothing to do with us. I don't know about Saliba, innit? Like, man get injured, they have to deal with the rest. I mean, Ramsdale's going to be crucified, and I can only speak from. I can't talk about the media, but I haven't said nothing about De Gea, and I don't really give a flying monkeys what's said about De Gea or actually Ramsdale. Ramsdale's made a mistake, has to slap himself, has to deal with the banter. That's still my goalie. At the end of the day, there's been many a times you saved us. There's been many a times you've done stuff like that. Not that quite extreme, but you've done crazy things. But you're still my keeper. You know, take that up with the media. I'm not the media, my guy. Man said City, Chelsea, Newcastle, and Brighton next Spurs peak, bro. If they feel sorry for themselves, they need to get with it. They need to get with it. Keep your head up. You got to keep your head up. You're below us at the table, man. Fabio Vieira, big guy, but I still believe in you, but you're done, man. You're done, man. For now, you're done. That didn't work, innit? Bit harsh on Holding. Anyone drawing out Holding, that's deep. Like, you can't have watched that match. Obviously, for the 2 goals, everyone could have done better, but you can't have watched it. We all know Holding ain't good enough. Like, but you can't draw him out today. What's this? Wait. Our rivals preying on our downfall backfired on them. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not talking about banner because banner's banner, but some of you care too much about rivals, what media thinks. Not saying you what media thinks, what players think, what rivals think. Who gives a crap? If you know your thing, who cares? You can't control any of that. Just watch your team and shush, man. Do you know how many times I see nonsense from all them platforms? Who gives a crap? Opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got some, man. Who cares, bro? We all know Holding shouldn't be playing for us, but he is now at this moment. Shout out Nelson for his little cameo, but hey, Jesus needs to work on his finishing. That's why the most he's got in the league is 13, 14. Love the guy, but you might have to suffer the same fate you faced at City if you're not able to find these goals, which, to be fair, as you've come back from injury, you might have to become, sign another number 9. You become someone that we work with in comparison to that. City can slip up. They ain't invincible. But that's assuming Arsenal take their chances. No, I'm not, John. I'm not talking about that. I'm speaking in general. I think too many fans just keep moving mad. Arteta outsmarted himself again. Poor subs. I can't lie. Vieira probably should, again, not even in hindsight. At the time, should have been hooked at half-time. But it just didn't react. And again, mistakes happen in it, but just didn't react from that mistake. Thing done, man. Proud of my boys. Thing done, man. And bro, I'm not focusing on a single incident. You know, there are moments players could have done better in attack and defense, but did we maximize our performance today? Did we play as good as we can? Can every player honestly leave that pitch and say, not even necessarily gave anything? I think everything. I think the effort's there. But can they say they played to their level? No. So we're in this together. There's been times Ramsdale, Partey against United, made a mistake. We still won the game. There's been times there's been mistakes and we've got it done. So let's not do this blame thing. It's dead. It's rubbish. It's boring. It's easy. It's emotional. Just keep it moving. We got no choice. 9 points on the board. You got, you want to do it the hard way. You got 3 out of them, 6 are dropped. You hope and pray City drop points. All you can do is focus on taking your chances, and it starts on Wednesday. You got what, 24 hours extra rest on them because City are playing in the FA Cup tomorrow. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm sure they're playing Sheffield United, and then we've got to travel up there. Easier said than done. But if there's ever been a time to beat Manchester City for the first time since 2015 away from home, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Easier said than done, and you need to be perfect for 90 minutes. And yeah, man, it's crazy. Jesus doing his thing, but need a bit more, man. I don't know who drops out. Figure it out, man. Would you play Trossard left 8 against City? Nah, man. Xhaka get fit, man. Man said DMX slipping. Bro, who cares, bro? City aren't invincible. They could drop points, but again, and I hope they drop points, Arsenal have to make sure they take advantage. Appreciate that, man. I don't know about other channels, but I appreciate that. Time wasting was a disgrace. I don't blame Southampton for time wasting. We should be on that as well. If we rock up at City and we're winning and there's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes left, we need to be a bit cute. City do that. I don't blame them. The refs are absolute shambles when it comes to that, but don't hate the player, hate the game. The only, well, apart from the obvious, one thing I'm peed off about is players are trying to score superstar goals. Look at City. They got tough fixtures, but we also need to maximize ours. You got to play City. Got to go St. James's. Got to welcome Chelsea. Got to play a couple of teams like Southampton that are fighting for their lives. And where you look at West Ham and Southampton, you know, when we got, I'm sure we got to play Wolves, got to play Forest. If it follows that trajectory, it's a madness. Rants don't bother me, bro. Shit, Bants. That was some tired Bants, bro. Tired Bants. Rants don't bother me. I don't chat shit to rants. Everybody knows I run my Bants, but I don't be out here doing a madness about opposition players and fans and all these things. So people leave me alone. How many times do you hear, the dude's one of the good ones? There's no need. Needed to bring on Eddie earlier. Bro, it was a physical battle today, man. Evidently needed. We just have to be able to mix it up a bit, man. I love this zappy, close control, trying to pick the pass thing, but sometimes it wouldn't hurt just to put the ball in the box. And when you've got them men mounting like Southampton, everyone's 6 foot plus. They brought in that youth with the blonde hair. They got real guys that are on defending, bro. You're not gonna get much, man. Tired Bants, bro. Like, I don't know why he's done it asking me that. Like, have you ever seen Rants call me on the street? It's tired. Like, by all means, banter me, banter the club, but make sure it's funny, man. Like, come on, man. I'm out here at 10:30, about to make some more videos for you. Like me, at least make it funny, man. We go again. Well, it's not going again, but you get the point. I don't know why I didn't. Well, Smith Rose, I don't know. Probably not in the groove of things per se. Like them, man. Zinchenko plays too often in midfield and opponents make use of our defensive weakness at the left back position. DG, do you think Jesus hold bench and start Saka, Martinelli, Trossard? I'm starting Martinelli, Saka, and Trossard. No, Saka, Jesus, Martinelli. You'll start against City for me. If Xhaka, any effing about with Xhaka, not that I know why he's missing, but any effing about with Xhaka, then you might as well play Odegaard in his role and go with Trossard, man. All guns blazing. Vieira didn't take his chance, man. One love for the super chat. We have an experienced Premier League winner in Jorginho. Why not start him against City along with Xhaka? Rest party. Come on, man. Are we really gonna rest party? Like, I hear you. One love for the super chat, but really rest party against City? Really? Vieira played because Xhaka's injured, didn't it? Vieira didn't do one. Vieira didn't take his chances. 2, didn't impose himself. One thing that's normally there with Vieira is the ball retention and the ability to hold on to the ball. That was not there today. Xhaka's flew, so hopefully he recovers, innit? Hopefully he recovers. I don't know how bad he's got it, but yeah. At some point, I thought he would have put Zinchenko in midfield and put Tini in there just to get a bit of width, because I think Southampton's problem in that game would be it's like they retreated. I wouldn't say they were complacent. It's like they got a bit scared that they knew that the second goal was going to come with some of the things they were doing. But I would have thought Tini gives us a lot defensively and obviously just stretch the numbers, man. One thing I liked about Southampton, even though I'm an Arsenal fan, is there was always someone there to get in the way of a shot. Not that we created much. I don't think we worked the keeper well enough. I can't say we didn't work the keeper well enough because we've got 3 goals somehow, but I don't think we worked the keeper. The majority of the time I saw Bazzani, he's wasting time. He's kicking it into the channels, etc., etc. So I don't know where you are at with it, but that's my thoughts, innit? Bro, you got to put them chances away, man. I hope he's back from his illness, innit? It scares me because even if Xhaka strikes me as someone, it's got to be a really bad case of the flu. Xhaka don't strike me as someone that's shook. Boy, Lavia's a baller, man. As much as I was bannering him, still haven't qualified for Champions League. Swear, I don't look at the table. Vieira's performance effective party. thought Partey was one of the better players on the pitch for Arsenal, if I'm honest with you. So I wouldn't say that. I think Vieira just played crap off his own back. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Love Jesus, but you're moving mad. It's too much at this point. I mean, this is why Jesus is a vital player. And you could even say with Zinchenko, I don't know if these men can be key players. Jesus was lacking. He was in a physical fight today. He didn't take his chances. Nelson tried a thing. Nelson, Trossard, someone else come off the bench. Couple man come off. Eddie as well. I can't get onto the subs. The subs tried a thing. Holding, I'm sure if I reviewed all 3 goals that we conceded, I'm sure that we could have done better collectively as a team and individually. Holding, I think he was one of the better players. And if I'm honest with you, yes, you're a problem on the ball, but since Holding's come into the team, it ain't been as bad and it ain't been as doom and gloom as everybody, and speaking for myself, as expected. Definitely not tonight. I think actually Holding had a lot more bravery in possession today versus than ever, if I'm honest with you. I think Partey tried. Benjamin White grew into the game. Saka's obviously got a goal and assist. Another one where you're wanting a lot more from Saka. I know Odegaard scored and he turned it on in occasion and he played a key part for the first goal, but wanted a bit more. Martinelli looked gassed out in the second half, but I think you tried a thing. For a large part of the game, it looked like if you weren't going to make something happen, we're not getting anything. There's a couple others, but it doesn't matter, innit? If one guy's played to a world-class level and the other 10 haven't, we don't win. You know, it's not golf where you're in, where even every team sport, you've got a team in it. Because even in golf, you've got someone that holds your golfing clubs. Even in Formula One, you got a team in it that help you race. But it's not an individual thing where you're kind of accountable for your own performance. It's a team game, bro. If 5 guys have played well, the other 6 have played rubbish, it's not enough all the time. So, again, you can still fight. I'm proud of my boys. I'm proud of what we're doing. But in terms of fighting for that league, it's a mixture of, in my opinion, you just ain't got that. And other teams ain't been doing anything. But we just ain't got it. Credit to Southampton points, the fairest result, man. We know Holding ain't got that, but I can't get at him today. Vieira, bro, that's harsh. Serious questions need to be put to Edu. He signed 2 good players out of 12, 14 in a couple seasons. Simply not good enough. Bit harsh. Partey, another horror today. Harsh, man. It's a point game today, Creeper. It's a point game. This 2 points drop, 3 points drop because of what it means, and just it just ended mad. But it's different. I would say West Ham and Liverpool 2 points drop. This is a point game. You're 2 goals down. You can see the 3 goals at home. He did get beat at the near post, but you've done a lot more than other people. No one's been perfect. Holding's done a lot more. Listen, do I want to see Holding? He weren't awful, and the good thing is plenty. Yeah, football's a universal game. No one's right, no one's wrong. I know everybody thinks. Stop spamming, please. I know everyone thinks, it's my opinion or the highway, but fair enough. Holding that ball, so I've seen already. He didn't just ping it every time. Why does Arteta keep picking Vieira? I don't know, man. I'm not on the training front, but what I would say is another start, a bit like Bournemouth, where he was actually better, even though I gave him a harsh time. Didn't take a chance, man. I don't know what's wrong with Smith Rowe. I know that you've played about 60 minutes of Premier League football. I know that you've been fit. I don't know why there's a reluctance to use him. To be fair, Arteta has sat there and said Vieira is the one that's giving me issues. I thought Vieira would have had a good game. I truly believe Vieira. I don't know why. I thought something was in the air. I don't know, man. My window was open. You know how it is in North London. Maybe someone was doing something and the fumes came in the room, innit? But I genuinely thought Vieira would have had a good game today. Unfortunately, he didn't, innit? Except that. Don't think he took his chance. And in these sort of periods, you're looking at players, innit? And people are just doing BS. BS. So it is what it is, man. At least we didn't lose. If you can't win, don't lose. But it's concerning, isn't it? At this part of the season as well. And if you're playing respectfully, not that there have been easy games, but if you're playing like this now, St. James's Park is another thing. Thoughts on Partey? I think he was one of the better players, still underwhelming. It's a point gained. We're 2 goals down. His points dropped again because of what was said. Nelson was really good today. Changed the game when he came on. He impacted. Need more than that. Need about 10, man. Can't help but think that 55 we spent on Vieira and Kirill could have been used to bring in 2 ready-made players in those positions instead. DG, we want Vieira to succeed. Arteta has to retire him the rest of the season. Trossard had equality. Man, listen, he's probably gonna have to hold bench and be a bit part player, and you go again next year, innit? Nelson done it. The subs tried, innit? Like, I can't get onto them. I just deal with this tomorrow, man. Like man said, Vieira, like Henri said, we're just simply too emotional, man. You know, he's in this. No, I don't think he's in the Sambi category, and I think we have to respect El Nene. There's a certain El Nene might not be of that ilk, but if El Nene's got if I play El Nene for 10 games, you know you're gonna get minimum 5s and 6s. As for Vieira, he's inconsistent. As for Lokonga, inconsistent. We've been. It's not lately. We've gone back before the Man United game. We've been conceding dumb goals from set pieces. We were crap, but you can't just move. We can't just move like it's just Ramsdale's fault or it's just Vieira's fault. Dead. Right, let's pack it up now, man. Trossard has to start against City. He hasn't put a foot wrong. Might be pressure, might be fatigue. I don't think it's a fatigue thing. I think it's a mixture of pressure, of naiveties in games, ultimately being a bit too emotional, not controlling our emotions. In the last 2 games, we've been a bit too, prior to this, we've been too complacent and not landed the killer blow. This game, you know, Ramsdale's made the mistake. That's kind of flipped its head. I think after that, we're too emotional in trying to get that equalizer at 1-1, and we've conceded a second, which collectively Holding, Gabriel, Saka's played a square pass. Partey's kind of been caught trying to rectify Saka's mistake. Odegaard's played a blind pass. At least he's made up for it, but we're too emotional. Then you got yourself back in it. You know, second half, we're all over them. We're not really working bizarrely. The ball's getting in the box. There's a couple heart-in-mouth moments. You know, Ben White's had an effort cleared off the line. We hit the post. A couple players are trying to do movie shots. Such is football. You know, we're hit on the counter-attack, essentially. It's free. You know, they've got a third. Somehow we've got something out of the game, innit? Like, ultimately, we've dropped points, but this is firmly a point gained. Firmly a point gained. It's crazy though. A man scored, assisted, and cleared off the line, and they took him off at half time. Would have loved to have seen a lot more proactiveness from Mikel Arteta, if I'm honest with you. Like, I think not that we can get them right all the time. I think we needed to take off Vieira. I don't know, because Mr. Casino, with greatest of respect, I don't know what you're saying, man. Like, are you saying that the game was an even game before the start? You picked a draw like Southampton. I said we're going to win. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're just chatting for the sake of it. Like, by all means, criticize my thoughts, but let's actually be. I thought he's going to win 4-1. I'll point it like Southampton. What are you talking about? We can sit here and say we're a bigger club than Southampton and all of that jazz like you're saying, but it doesn't mean anything. We were 20th. They're 20th, Allegedly, we're first in the table. You got to go out there and win. What are you talking about? We can sit and say, come on, man, we're Arsenal, we're this and that. Yeah, that's great. We are that. We still got to go out there and score. How does that help things? What does that mean? It's a point game. This is a point game. We're 3-1 down. We're 2-0 down. It's a point game. Considering the position we're in, are we listening or are we talking? By all means, get on to me. Are you listening or talking? Especially when we're doing this emotional thing. Would we have liked to have reacted from the first 2 games? Yes, when we went into this game, it is 3 points drop. But considering where it was as a point gained, what are we talking about, man? Please, man. Please. I understand I'm someone to attack sort of thing because we've lost. But if you're going to get on to me, listen to exactly what I've said, then draw it. You can sit there and do this, we're Arsenal, we're Gargantua. It's not how football fucking works. With respect, stop chatting shit. Ramsdale threw the game plan away. Jesus ghosted. Oh, man, because, like, fam, we're all allowed opinions. I respect you lots of opinions. I don't say I have to agree. You don't even have to respect my opinion because I don't know half of you, respectfully to all the others. But if you're going to draw me out at 11:15 on a Friday evening, at least get on to me for what I've said. I'm going to do it in paragraphs. You definitely fail comprehension. I got a lot of time for you, Casino, but come on, man. What are you talking about, fam? Bro, I'm not on it, man. I don't think Jesus dived enough. Love for the super chat once again. Taking just 2 points from Southampton is just inexcusable again. At their place, another one where we didn't hold on to it. We need to learn football's a 90-minute game, man. Here's what it is, man. Big up you lot anyways. Not even ready to box, but man just typing for no reason, fam. Like, what are you saying? Saying bare things. Then let's always go into a game behind can't be. What are you talking about, bro? You know what? I just need to remember I don't even fucking know you. So, alright, well. Our first shot on target was in the 80th minute. Why are we waking up in the last minutes of the game? Surely it can't be because we scored. Surely it can't be. Low key, you're right, but should have had 3 goals, bro. You give yourself a mountain to climb. It's just naivety, isn't it? Growing pains, I guess. But as much as I don't want to keep saying it's naive, I know old habits in life die hard, but like, how many times a man got to learn this? The transition as well. Literally, all the issues that we have, unfortunately, as great as we've been this year, have all been shown in this game. Look at the transition. Bro, they've cut us open for the Walcott scores, like 3-4 passes between Saka, Partey, Odegaard, mainly Odegaard's blind pass. It's them things that should have happened. The ball is going to get lost. Gabriel and Holding are a mess. It's lovely run from Theo. I mean, one thing you can always say about Theo Walcott, he's always had elite movement from out to in. Gabriel and Holding don't know what's going on. That sets the tone. I've said it, man. You go your bed, bro. Furthermore, with the most of respect, suck your dirty Janko mother. What do you think this is? I'm not getting out of character now, man. Let me stop, man. I'm really see Arsenal stop doing their thing. This man. That Jesus performance absolutely shocking. I mean, this is why I'm gonna watch the game again. Innit? Martinelli, that was a good goal, 20th minute in. I mean, that's a positive. That's the only positive really that we conceded in the 14th. It's taken a couple of minutes to get, to get that one in hindsight. At least Saka and Martinelli keep their statistics going, but bro, hella emotion, bro. Shout out Theo, man. We've been getting away with lucky results throughout the season. It's finally come back to bite us. But hey, man, as I said, I wish Jesus dived a lot more, man. We got to be a bit streets, but we need a plan B. We don't have that, exactly. Like you see with certain people when I starting 11, and like you really see, unfortunately, we're not there as a club yet. And I think Arteta has to have that confidence to make them changes, man, because I do like that we stick to what we're doing. Even the set, like, bro, from the set pieces to the transitions, from the set pieces to the transitions to the silly moments, to the naiveties. I know it's zonal marking, but like that set piece goes kind of criminal, man. Like everybody's gone to sleep. Holding's lost the first header. Zinchenko and Saka are asleep and they're nowhere near it. And again, it's zonal marking, so I don't really want to get at no one in it because this is the problem you get with zonal marking. Players are concerned with defending their zones. And it's an instant impact from Collector. So I'm sure you've caused us problems before. We love emotional nights at the Emirates, man. We like to make it hard, probably play crap and beat City, made a God smile on us. Yeah, I hope so. Zinchenko don't ever be where he should be to even try and make a tackle. This game was good because they fought and came back for a point. I expected much more from our better players. Jesus and Pai, unforgivable. Remember as well, next season, all other teams will be stronger, so it's now or never blood. I mean, everybody's going to be stronger, in it, better or worse. They said that about Chelsea, about Liverpool, about Man United, about us. Of course, you got an opportunity. I agree with you. You got an opportunity at a lifetime. You don't know what the landscape is going to say, but I don't understand it. It's almost like people just expect everyone's going to get better and Arsenal just going to stand still. Newcastle, you have to get on with it. It is a missed opportunity. Nelson was so unfortunate with that effort off the post. Shout out to Saka for scoring at least. Again, the subs, them, I allow you lot. Nelson, Trossard, at least you lot tried to take Saka. Obviously, you scored the vital equaliser, but one step forward, 2 steps back again, man. It's no use even beating. No, there's a use to be in City regardless. We ain't won there since 2015. It's a Premier League match. You ain't got to win in 3 games. Well, no. Previous Arsenal teams would have given up, but that's where we need to move to this territory now. As much as I agree with that, and we look at the old guys and premise of Arsenal, of course, but on the other hand, as much as I love that, I'm not going to praise you for not giving up. You shouldn't give up in life anyways. Brother, this has been over for Liverpool. They are not professional. Managers happy to play ball at City. It's a job, perform or get shipped out. Not professional. Big up the Twitch gang. Bro, Southampton were a lot more street smart than us. The minor things, I think the ref didn't get right today. I don't think of course, I would have loved the pen shout, but it weren't to be in it. For Nelson. Nelson could have been another hero, dragged that wide, man. But the very fact of it's taken added on time in 90 minutes to really put sustained pressure on Southampton kind of says it all, don't it? Essentially. It says it all. Shouldn't have to wait, man. And that's the thing where we've got to learn. We need to find that medium across 90 minutes. Not a slow period here and a slow period there. And football's like that part. Yeah, man. But we never really tested the keeper. Never really tested the keeper. The only lucky result we had was Leeds away at Villa. I wouldn't listen. You make your own luck in it, but of what I've seen today, what I saw at Liverpool, what I saw at West Ham, was there against Leicester at home, was there against Leeds away, was there at Brighton away, was there at Aston Villa away, was there at Man United and Bournemouth at home. And sometimes football goes like this. But they've been there. These issues been here. A lot of fans, I know football's emotional. They see the fact that we're winning. That's why I implore you lot to watch the games twice, so you can see what's actually there. When we win, no one would somehow, like against Liverpool or West Ham, if we got them winners in the 90th minute, a bit like United, no one gives a flying monkeys. Nobody cares. If we somehow won today, nobody would care. The majority of people would not care about the frailties. It's only when we lose that everyone will sit here and dissect performances and do all these things. You would not be surprised. I mentioned the United game, set piece conceded again. What was that when Lissandro scored? Am I surprised that, what did we say in the beginning of this live stream? Set pieces, James Ward-Prowse. You don't need to know anything about football. Playing with fire there, aren't you? The goals that we have conceded have been very naive and something that's been there. I like the fact that we can walk away with something, even in defeats this season, which not today or the last 3 games, or I can't even tell you the last time we lost really. You know, there's been a better performance from Arsenal, but that only goes so far. In life, winners or losers, you either eat or you're going to be food. And to be honest with you, there were periods where you could argue we should have probably got more out of these 3 games, and you could argue we should have lost these 3 games. So we have to, in life, you could always do better. You have to count your blessings and keep it moving. This is not the time to point with your fingers. DJ said a couple moments ago, we are all in this together. Agree with that sentiment. We're in this together, bro. Like, we're in this together. Like, you're only as strong as your weakest man. Which I don't know who'd be that today. Or even Saliba back ain't fixing nothing. Like, I love Saliba. It gives us a boost, but these naiveties have been there with Saliba. As much as we need better players, and again, I'm not disrespecting our team. You lot that follow me know my thoughts. But in terms of getting better, evidently we need better players. But there has to be, the mentality has changed. Now it needs to shift. We need to crave clean sheets. We need to crave perfection. We need to crave defending properly in the way that we love these great goals we scored. We don't respect. We've started to respect defending, but we don't love defending. Until we do that, we're not getting anywhere. City love defending. They're not a defensive side, but they take the sting out of games with how they hold on to the ball, with the technical fouls, with actually just defending normally. It is what it is, man. Good, great that we're unbeaten in 10, so it's not all doom and gloom. But that is great for a team aspiring for the top 4, and that'd be great if City weren't existing. If you lot are genuinely looking at this title team, you can't waffle about that, because you need to be better than that. City, you near enough have to be perfect. When Liverpool picked them, it was peak. I mean, when Liverpool were picked by City before they won it, they were near enough perfect. City have raised the bar. I hope it's still in our hands. Whatever you lot say to cope, man. We did very well, but there's nothing to cap off the season. You need to get something from City. And you need to pray City lose. Mathematically, maybe not, but realistically, you know, I think even you lot that disagree with me, when you stop this positive copinism, or the people that love just wallowing in misery, you'll see what I'm saying is facts. City are now the hunters have become the hunted. We're looking like food right now for City, and they've got the luxury of being here before, even the players that haven't. So, boy, so if I was Arteta, I'd actually say don't think about it too much. Ironically, as a fan, I feel like this, but I would say don't think about it too much. It's done now. It's done. Bro, I can't get out Holding because in the same way Arteta sat there and said in the summer, if something happens to Jesus, Eddie can come in, and Eddie did well. You know what time it is with Rob Holding. I don't care that Ben White has had little knocks and Tommy Asu's injured. My heart bleeds for the players. I don't have sympathies for any manager with injuries unless the whole squad is out. We saw this before. And Holding's going to disrupt your play. There's a reason, regardless of if Tierney could play that inverted role. Arteta's demanded that Tierney tries to at least attempt. Why do you think Rob Holding has not been demanded to play anything like how Saliba plays by Arteta? Once again, Tierney's been asked to play some BTEC Zinchenko thing, whether he can do it or not. Why do you think Rob Holding has not been given that from the Saliba thing? Why do you think that, to be honest, not really today, but we're dropping back and we're going long? There's got to be a reason. It's not done. It's not done. Who said I don't back the team? Who said I don't back the team? I'm allowed an opinion. Like, I sit here every day and waffle about Arsenal. No, not a damn person in this world can tell me I don't back the team. You can listen, whatever you lot feel, you could go do it. You could never tell me I don't back this team. Are you gonna go watch the game again? Are you gonna come and stream again? No, you're not. So shut up. Have some manners. I hope we turn up and beat City, but man can make all these paragraphs they want. What's wrong with being honest and saying all the reasons to be positive and all the reasons to be concerned? If you want to do the misery loves company thing, I'm sure there's plenty of channels that are doing the most right now. If you want to just do the positive gobbledygook, I'm not on that. We look at the reasons to be positive, reasons to be negative, and then you look and decide for yourself, and we look at the middle ground. Like in life, there's every reason in life to give up. There's every reason to be positive. But fundamentally, whether you care or not, it's going to go on. Respectfully, how dare you, man? Pros. So Campbell, Henry, you lot get the boots off, man. Get the boots off, man. Get the boots off. Get the boots off. Get the boots off. Oh, with Holding this, like, at what point are you, like, in the same way I rate the way Mikel Arteta has assembled the squad, like, you've got to take your hands off for Holding. The fact that relying on Holding is one thing, not that I think anyone should be a scapegoat. Relying on him at this point in the season is another. You've only got this. You need to take paracetamol for your own headache at that point. You're causing your own issues, man. I hear that. I didn't say we can't be anything. Go and do that, man. I don't think Haaland's playing a bit of game playing, but I don't even know if he runs his social media account. It's a bit of a coincidence, but yeah, ifs and buts are great. Ifs and buts are great, but man have to go out there and do it. It's gonna be mad. Is finishing second is still a success, DG? I mean, I wouldn't call it a success per se. There's no medals or no trophies for finishing second, but considering we're as a team that nobody had us in our top 4 shouts in August, eighth, back-to-back 8th, 5th, yeah, it's a success. But like French Montana says, second place, first loser. It's a good, I've never been positive fighting City in it really, like, because I just know what it takes, and we need a lot of blessings, but it is what it is. Beyond the personnel, you say it all the time, we're improved defensively, but we're nowhere near great defensively. People just think I'm negative, man. We're going to have to learn some lessons the hard way over certain personnel, playing over a lot of things. So, yeah, man said he's trying to plug the hole with a paper towel. It's going to leak soon. Signed up for these things, man. We can do this Disneyland thing, and he's a great guy in the changing rooms and all of this. And I'm not saying any player in particular, but the beautiful thing is football. You got to go out there and do it. You can be as negative as positive as you want. The result, what the 22 players out there do, excluding the subs, it's obviously more if they come on. Got to go out there and do it. Everyone's allowed an opinion. Football's subjective, as I say. I don't tell you what to think. Just think, and you can take off that what you will, man. But at this point, one love to you lot, people, with your talking points and everything. If I'm honest, one too many people are talking nonsense. What am I doing? Like, it is what it is, man. You can't, man. It's the same stuff already. What I would say across Twitch and YouTube, one love for you lot tuned in, banter, talking points, questions, all of these things, man. It is what it is. Bro, people like subjective stuff. People don't like subjective stuff. I meant to say, people have selective hearing. You'll hear what you want to hear. You'll see what you want to see. You will look for confirmation biases. If you want to be negative, misery loves company. If you want to bury your head in the sand and be positive and sing Kumbaya and keep saying motivational quotes, that's great. I'm not saying either one's wrong. I think you need a bit of both, but the results have to go out there and correlate. So man have to do what they want, man. I'm not an Arsenal fan again. Well, you know what? Even if it's disappointing, if you don't want to be an Arsenal fan because of a disappointing result, F off, bro. What kind of fickle nonsense is that? Respectfully, boss out. You don't need fans like you. Like, win, lose, or draw. We're doing this thing. If you want to boss it, like, winning, losing, drawing comes with it. There's no guarantees. A club like Arsenal should always be competing and things. I genuinely believe that, but there's no guarantees. F off, like, respectfully, if that's your support, bro, like, come on, man. On that note, though, you lot stay safe, stay blessed. I'll be back again at some point tomorrow. Again, your banter, your talking points, you lot here from start to finish. It has been amazing. Everyone who's hit the like button, appreciative of such. 264 likes. I asked you for 200 likes, and I appreciate that. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you do such. Appreciate you lot, and I'll see you lot again tomorrow. We'll probably do a Man City Sheffield United watch along. We'll definitely go live and speak about the game again, I guess. There's not really any juicy games like that on, innit? I think Sunday, if I'm correct, you got Newcastle Spurs. That should be a decent one. I swear there's like Man United Brighton on Saturday, Sunday. I think Newcastle Spurs and Brighton United are on Sunday. We might do a little watch along for that. Good games, isn't it? And there's a couple of midweek games to come next week as well. And actually for the next 2 weeks, I think Spurs got Man United. I don't know about next Thursday, maybe the other Thursday after that. I could be wrong. Obviously, we've got Arsenal City on Wednesday. I assume we kick off at 8 p.m. So I'll be live if we kick off at 8, I'll be live at 7, an hour before kickoff, innit? So yeah, man. You lot stay blessed, stay safe. It is what it is. All right, there's a raid. Who's that? Rants. Big up Rants, man. Big up Rants for the raid. You lot can't ban me, man. All right, you know I don't do this trolling thing, so yeah, it's all calm. Man. Football's a humbler. Like, respectfully to Rants' brethren, this is how you know football shameless. Did you not just waffle about challenging for 4 trophies and obviously fighting for the champion for the Europa League? I understand, man, I gotta be shameless, but come on, man. That's not the Rants, that's to you lot. But yeah, Arsenal deserve to hold their licks. We didn't win the game, you know. The last 3 games we've been bantered for drawing. Run your bats, man, but you lot are too late still. In a bit, man. Safe.
There's always just that active red flag defending. I think it's like there's always just that active red flag defending. I think it's like there's always just that active red flag defending. I think it's like there's always just that active red flag defending. I think it's like